So it's D&D
guy.
time. We're only moderately late. Thank you, Francisco. Otherwise, I would have had to jump in
know.
here and be all prepared. But
yeah,
we're able to get. Eric was able to get his spiel done and over with.
I kept everyone in mind.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. Moved to different days. Still showing up late. God.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes. Nothing has changed.
You got us going there for 2 weeks, though.
I know.
Wow.
We're like, I had to.
You guys want to talk about something exciting? You know what comes out in a week?
Daylight savings.
What?
No. God of War, dude. God of War Ragnarok. I'm excited. Oh, and the RDNA 3 graphics card event was today. Exciting stuff.
You can see we're all thrilled.
2 new graphics cards. They even brought the price down $100 across the board. Good guy AMD.
Across the board. Is that a pun?
Ha. No.
Yeah, I don't know what the thing is about daylight savings. I think maybe it still has to pass, right? It's like it passed the.
It hasn't passed.
Didn't it pass the Senate, but not the House, or something? Or maybe the House, but not the Senate.
I don't know. I would rather them stay on standard time than daylight savings time. Than summertime.
Yeah, because
rather,
I think that was what they're going to do is keep daylight savings permanent, which is what we're going, which is summertime.
Yeah, I don't want
daylight time. We want to keep daylight time.
I would rather
it's
have
lighter because like right now we're at the switch. And it's going to be dark at like 5 o'clock.
That's fine with me. Make it standard time and never change it again.
But then it's
because
like,
you get
that's no good.
The amount of light doesn't matter. What you talking about?
It does matter if you work like a 9-to-5 job. You go to work.
Then what? You get
in the dark. You come home in the dark.
You come home in the dark. What are you talking about?
You work 9 to 5 and it gets dark at 5. You come home
it
in the
wouldn't
dark.
get dark at 5 during the summer. What are you talking about, dude? It gets dark at like 9 o'clock. It would get dark at 8 o'clock instead. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Right now it's dark at like 6:30.
The sun doesn't change because we changed the clock.
Well, the time changes though. So if we didn't change from daylight to standard time, then it would get dark at 6 instead of 5. Because we change our clocks, we fall back, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But in the summer, it wouldn't matter.
Okay. We don't lose time, but it shifts the time. So it's brighter in the mornings. The sun rises sooner, sets sooner. We don't want that. So we want rise later, set later.
I like it when it gets dark at 5 o'clock in the winter. I love that.
Yeah, that's like I saw a thing study.
Did you?
Sure, it's factual.
Sure.
About how many people like all this like depression and even like suicide and all this. I don't want to get dark here, but all this stuff that they contribute to daylight savings.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Sure.
Because of the time change, because it takes like especially the older you get, the more it affects your body. Because you're an old geezer and you can't change. Not a youngster like you, Eric. You can't just pop out of bed and look outside at 5 o'clock and think, I'm glad it's dark at 5 o'clock. Yeah, some people get sad about that.
Here, I'm going to post this in the general chat down here. There you go.
Where did you post?
A sleep researcher.
You know what's going to happen is
what?
They're going to pass it, and everyone's going to complain about it.
Yeah. No matter what the outcome is, everyone's going to complain.
Yeah,
they're going to pass it, and then the states are going to be like, I don't like that. And then we're going to have an even worse system where every state has a different time. And like it switches back and forth depending on like what county you're in instead of what time zone you're in. And, like,
I'm moving to Arizona.
They already do it, right?
Yeah, they don't do it. They don't do it. And I think, does Indianapolis, they didn't do it for a while. I don't know how that is now. It annoys me. It's annoying for me.
Sitting somewhere, it's like 8:50. Like, go a mile that way. It's actually 9:32. Wait, what?
What? I don't like this.
We should go do like world time, Stardate we can call it, or something like a world clock. Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah, and then there's not even time zones, right? It's just one clock, and it's just daylight some places and nighttime other, and AM and PM doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, nobody knows.
And the world is chaos.
Nobody knows risk. Well, nobody knows UTC though. Like, you guys know what our time is based on universal time? No.
No.
So like I stream at 1 a.m. my time. My
Yes.
starting time. Do I call that? So say I'm streaming tonight.
Yeah.
Do I say it's Thursday night, or do I say it's Friday morning stream? What do I say?
You make a
It's not
you
Thursday
make
night
a
though.
I understand that.
you make a
But people
Python script.
differentiate night and morning by when they go to sleep usually. So if you're still awake, it's night.
You make a Python script that adjusts the time of the start
Generally.
of your stream based on a person's location based on their IP address. There you
What?
go.
I mean, Twitch does that already
Jeez.
for schedules and things.
Yeah.
But I'm just
There you
that's an
go.
example of we need an internet time or like a clock that everyone knows. Like we know it's 8:30 right now, 9, but we also know it's world time. It's actually what 3 in the
World
morning,
time.
universal time.
Universal time, dude.
Yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time. Isn't that
Wibbly
what that is? I
wobbly.
don't know anything about
Timey
time
wimey.
zones. All I know is I don't mind when it gets dark early. Keep it that way. I'm not doing anything past 8 o'clock anyways.
Past 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, at night during the summer.
Man,
Like
you're
it gets
older
dark
than
at
we
9.
are.
It gets dark at 9 o'clock, but I'm not going outside. I don't need the sunlight. I can turn on a light bulb and still play video games. Like my screen doesn't get darker when the sun goes down. It's not
It does
solar
now.
powered.
That's part of the bill.
That's part of the bill. Yeah, all monitors must come down 200 nits in brightness when the sun goes down.
Wow.
Francisco is into this conversation.
Yeah,
I'm.
he's like, wow.
I,
That was
that part was actually.
that was like a K in a text message. He just cut you
Yeah.
off.
I know.
Wow.
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 Did you see the shirt I posted for you
Ooh, me?
in
For
party
who?
discussion for
I've seen it. It
Francisco?
was good.
Which one? Oh, the
Yeah.
Avenge Me Brother.
Oh, that's good. I love it.
Hey, brother.
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 Nice.
Incredible shirt. 10 out of 10
I
shirt.
love it.
All right, so it's D&D time.
Is it?
Okay.
And I forgot to post my thing. I was
What?
my recap. I forgot to post it.
I have no idea what happened last
Oh
week.
no!
Why don't
I
I
depend on those.
why don't I tell you?
You should, because I was thinking right before we started, about 2 hours before we started, I was like, what were we doing last time we played?
You were busy wrecking a ship. I
Yes,
was telling
That's what we, okay,
I was telling
yeah.
our other D&D part, my other D&D group, and I was like, I thought, maybe I don't know what they're going to do with this ship, but I'll offer it to them. Just see, maybe they'll decide to go on like some sort of like seafaring adventures. And then by the end of the episode, this ship was sunk.
Hey, it's running around. It's not sunk.
You could have let it, us just like keep it floating.
I tried, but
I feel like Bill.
You know,
Trump
I don't
would've
think
kept
you
it
did
going.
try.
I don't think you did
There
try.
were so many
You were
checks,
like-
so many
you were like-
points for failure.
There was 15 pinholes, and over the course of a day, 15 pinholes in a boat the size of a building
This is a
sunk
lot.
it. Yeah,
it was a lot more
okay.
than 15 pinholes.
The way you were talking, they were like holes this big. That would take so long to fill a ship that big. But
Well,
whatever.
It was a
That's
lot
fine.
of them. It's a big ship.
That's what I'm saying. It's huge. It takes so long to fill it up. If like even we were mildly scooping water out of that thing, it would have been fine.
That's a good tactic there, Michael. Agree with him, but for your own point.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It'll confuse him.
it doesn't confuse me, dude. All right,
so
recap us.
You had a murder mystery.
Yeah.
Right.
Folks were dying, and nobody knows who was doing the killing, but it was one of you or them. And last time you ended with the clouds getting dark and the captain drawing his cutlass and a couple little demon folk crawling up the side of the boat. They told you to basically, he said, the captain said, get into the brig. This is none of your business. So you did. And he
Bunch
did
of
not
pushovers.
he did not pay well, he did not talk or show himself to A-Rock, who was just having a good sightseeing tour on the back of the boat. And eventually they left. He cut some more symbols, or made some more symbols on this boat, and got some more blood, which you kind of figured out, and loaded it up into a little dinghy and rowed to the island. And then you guys all got freed from the prison. And you went outside and kind of yammered back and forth for a while. You eventually started getting the ship going. You saw the island that he sailed to started like a big beam of light and big wave, and giant wave went shooting out west.
Yeah.
And then you guys got away. You got pushed around by the waves, and you hit a bunch of rocks, and there was way more than 15 pinholes in the bottom of the ship, and it was flooding like crazy. And then you patched it up, but then you rolled a 1 on your patch check later, and it was all bad. And so you sailed. I think you started to go to the lighthouse, but then you changed your mind to just go ahead and push on to Port Illidan. Which I would like to point out. I said you got about 2 days of safety in this boat. You chose the 3-day sail to Port Illidan. Just making sure that's out there.
We almost made it.
And I'm the bad guy.
You're the DM. That's how it works.
Yeah. You also got a little confused in your navigation, and you started sailing the wrong way. You had a real tough time. Boats maybe aren't this party's thing.
No.
I don't like them.
And eventually the boat ended up on the ground. And you landed on the mainland a couple days south of Port Illidan. So you started trekking north with the remaining surviving passengers and crew, which I think there's 7 of them altogether. I think there's 7 altogether with who's left. Mm-hmm. And you got attacked by some bandits. You easily dispatched them.
And then they were like, "Oh, you hurt my friends." It's like, what? You were just trying to kill us.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, why were you hurting us? Oh, we weren't doing anything wrong other than trying to shoot you to death.
Bandits, I tell you what.
I should let you sum up the next time. You did a pretty good job. So you murdered, just like so viciously.
Murder.
No.
It was self-defense.
Self-defense. Thanks.
Yeah.
They're coming right for us.
What? Put my foot down. Yeah.
We ended at that fight, right? Because you still got one of them ran off. I think 3 of them all ran off altogether, and then you've got one that's still asleep sitting there next to you. So you were at that fight. It's getting like midday, and you've got about a day and a half before you get to Port Illidan.
Okay.
So you have a sleepy one and the group. You guys going to continue north? You're going to talk to this before you head north. You going to talk to this sleepy guy, or are you just going to let him be?
I think we have to journal. I think we're just going to let him be.
Yeah, he can just sleep all he wants.
Oh yeah, the bandit had a journal which mentioned some things about imps, and he got a pretty clear clue. This guy was just a bandit that's
stealing people's stuff and killing.
Down on his luck, and took up to some banditry.
Took up some banditry.
That's what you do. You get down.
And then he got scared when someone tried to kill him.
He didn't get scared. He died quick. His friends got scared.
Oh yeah, you're right. I wouldn't get scared either if I died as fast as him.
So, you head north. You leaving Sleepy Guy there and head north?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I think so.
Okay. We'll fast forward. You guys get to the a good spots, a good rest spots. I'll let Saren roll his survival. I'll roll for him. Okay. He finds a good little patch in the trees that he can
puke his guts out at.
No, he feels okay right now. He's not sick yet.
He feels it coming on though. He feels it coming on.
He's like,
you
look over and you notice, you see him just like chowing down on grass.
Just like a cat.
And you're like, you're not coming inside until you get that back out.
He walks over in the bush and he's like, I feel all right, and then he goes. All
right, Sarah, why don't you stay here for a day?
My cat has a puking meow that you can hear throughout the whole
too.
house. Like, meow, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, saying, yeah.
I go, get her outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you pick him up and you're like holding him and you run into the door and she's going. You're like, I'm on a timer.
Oh man.
Me, I'm trying not to kill the cat because he's 100 years old.
Cat things.
So, watch goes by fine, and you get another day of walking. Go ahead and give me a perception for your walk. You got a day to get there. You guys are coming in from the southern edge of this town.
What board?
Oh yeah, I'll just summon you over here. I'm on this one.
We all roll a perception?
No, just whoever's on.
Oh, okay.
Whoever's lookout for the walk.
Probably not me.
I generally do it.
Yeah.
Natural 2.
Just recap some things. You guys are walking, and you've got the people behind you are people walking with you. Is you have, let me get them all here. So I've got Elwindith the Furbolg. You've got Susanna the cook. You've got 2 other crewmen. I didn't open my page, so I don't remember their names. They're very important. You got Roland and Janshai as well. And I think that's and Heartshaker.
Heartshaker.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew I was forgetting a page to open. There it is.
Don't you mess around. No.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, I already made that joke once, but every time you say it, that's all I can think of.
So it was your 5. Okay, so as you're trekking through the woods, it's kind of thick here because you're kind of close to the water, and you can hear the waves crashing as you are making this way. It's getting a little bit rockier as well along the trek, and you and I think mostly just you and Arok are the first to notice. No, Arok's 11. None of you guys are any good. Saren points out to you. Saren and Ariel point out this.
He's in a bush.
10 perception, 8 insight. He doesn't have a clue what's going on.
You guys are all right, you know?
You pick up a little bit of movement up ahead on the east side. You see something is scurrying about, and all of you see this. You see the movement, like maybe animals bouncing around, maybe squirrels. But Eru, whatever it was black, small, and like goblin size. But like you saw, it was shadowy or black, dark skin.
Could I get a direction?
East. As you guys are kind of walking along here, you've got like some rocky bits on the east side, and it kind of scooting along in the rocks. And like the first one you saw, okay, it was just an animal, big deal. But you've been walking for like 5 minutes now, and you've noticed a few more times. But you don't.
Are they like walking parallel with us? Are they walking towards us, away from us?
You haven't gotten a good enough look to tell, or if there's just like a whole bunch of them that are sort of along the whole way, or if they're following you.
Okay. Just say keep an eye out. Says they mentioned imps in the journal. It might be what is moving around us.
Nod.
Okay. Map's kind of weird. So,
I will try to hide, and I mean I can still keep up with people. I'm fast enough, I think.
Okay.
Even at half speed.
Give me that roll. Some music. So quiet.
20.
Okay. So you as you hide, let me check something real quick. As you hide, you look over. You're kind of walking along with your party here, kind of on the edge of the rocks, and you see the party's walking to your left. You're kind of on the right against the rocks, and on your right, you look over and you catch the eye of one of them that doesn't seem to see you, and it's this scrawny, about the same size as Zarik, but he's scrawny, just like jet black skin, but almost has like a red crackle in its skin. And you can see almost like a little flame lick up its tail. It has a kind of a pointy tail, kind of like an imp, but not an imp, because it's just like jet black with little, what's the word for it? Like a crackly reptilian kind of a skin. And you can see it sort of darting back and forth. You only catch the one.
I will
And I roll
quietly
a history
send a
check.
message to Krog,
You don't see it, Zarik.
since normally I would send this message to Saren, but he's buking in a bush. So I'll send it to Krog and be
Twerking
like,
in a bush.
there are impish beings on our right. They haven't noticed me yet.
Okay. I keep an eye out.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh,
Nope.
7.
Okay.
Because it rolled. Again.
Everybody roll
Doing so
initiative as you're strolling along. And all of a sudden, out of the bushes, behind the rocks, Bob, all around you, you see these little black, impish-looking creatures come jolting out, and there's like little licks of flames coming off of them. As they come up, they got claws, they got pointy tails, and they got very glowy eyes.
Not red eyes though, right?
They are not red.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, better watch out.
Krog's gonna go nuts on.
Gonna go way crazy. Yeah.
Wild, dude.
Okay.
Let's see if my Yeti doesn't make me sound like a robot this time.
Get you guys in here.
Did you guys know I like Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm just needing a voice changer for my next character's voice that I toggle on and off.
Who we missing? Saren is like, guys, I'm gonna take this one out. I don't feel so good.
Suddenly,
You don't sound so good.
You became the guy from Robin Hood.
I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good.
Oh,
We're doing
man.
rolling
That would have
initiative.
been that's a good character voice.
Give me initiative.
Okay.
I don't think I can keep that up. Every time I do a voice and I think I could do that voice, I'm like, could I really keep that up the whole time without laughing at myself? Probably not.
11.
4.
10.
Oh, you know what? Let me use my What'd you get, Eric?
You got a
11.
11. Okay. Let me take my my guys here.
What?
I thought it was something better in here, but don't you what me, Francisco? Just go with it.
I'm just.
What?
He's about to say,
Outrageous.
"Wow." and
I am
you're
appalled.
not gonna know
Wow.
what's going on. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You don't have this set up already? Wow.
I gotta move Isaac here.
I want to see those cinematic, like.
He wants a cinematic camera
Yeah.
sweep on stream.
Yeah. I want to.
You need to do that with your mind. This is D&D, Francisco. We're not watching a movie.
Oh man.
Can't you set up camera moves in Talespire?
Yeah.
You know,
Man.
I've been playing Clinks all day, and now all I can see is, ooh, where are they lined up for me to? Where are they lined up where I can get them in an AOE?
Isaac, you're actually over here. Strolling through. Oh, not next to that guy.
Earlier when we were playing, I was so frustrated already, and we were taking a fight in the jungle, and you were like, "I'm waiting for him to," and you just stopped. You didn't finish it. In my head, I'm like, "You're waiting for what? Them to kill us all so you can do nothing?"
That's what I was doing.
I was like, "Just get some of them," but I didn't say anything.
Okay, so out steps these little, they're very, like, jet black, almost charcoal black. And you can see, like,
wow.
veins on them of, like, a red, embery color. Think of, like, a fire genocide, but tiny and almost imp-looking. You can see where the name imp would come from. And they're all going to come charging out at you. You wink.
Okay.
This guy actually does not see him, so he's splashing through the water, and as he splashes through that puddle, you can see like smoke sizzling off of his feet.
He goes out and dies. Steps in the water, puts on it, and falls over.
This guy's gonna charge up on you. He was too slow. He's behind. Come
Can't
in
stab these guys,
here,
can you?
And
I bet I take fire damage.
In Hunt Showdown, there's these enemies called immolators, and if you stab them, they explode and catch you on fire.
Around the tree. Okay, so you've got 8. Should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost one. There he is. Splashing up here. All right. So they all come charging out, and they're shouting something at you in a language I don't think anyone understands. I wrote it down, but it didn't save. I wrote down the languages you guys know. Notepad. Of all the software, I thought I could trust on you.
That's what I know.
That's the worst one.
What? How can you
You
say
gotta get
those
Notepad
things?
plus.
Oh no, that's too much for me. I tried that one once, but I couldn't do it.
Check on it from
That one's for programming. What you really need is a
Yeah.
spreadsheet.
Okay, so we've got 3 of them here come in on A Rock. They come in and they got these claws going, so they're gonna come in with.
Wrist knows what's going on. Notepad plus, baby.
They got claws, but they're not going to use their claws. They're going to use their sharp teeth. They see as they come in. You see teeth. The smoke comes out of their mouth as they go for a bite. And I'm going to roll them all together. So you got 3 bites.
Wait, me?
This is on A-Rock. 3 bites coming in.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's 4. Oh, that's 3.
I don't know why
Just hit
4 of
one.
them rolled. Oh, yeah, hit one. 17. 17 hit you.
No, it does not.
Okay, so they go for a bite, and then their tails whip around and try to slap you with their
Oh no.
Tail slap.
They get 2
tail
attacks.
slaps.
My.
They do get 2 attacks. Does
Oh.
a 21 hit you?
A 21 will hit me.
Okay.
I'm
So
done for.
one of these guys, I'm gonna color this guy. This one. You see him as he hits you. You hear this snap as something in his tail breaks.
Ouch.
Okay, you're
I
gonna
broke
take.
my tail.
That must really hurt.
I'll roll this time. There was a lot of crying from Eric last time, so I'll roll my damage. No, what is that?
Dude, you were like, see, that's
That's
why
why
you
we
roll
like the
damage.
rolls.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
take.
you're like, every time you hit me, you were like 8 damage. I'm like, I'm dead.
So you're gonna
2
take-
rounds.
Wait for it. 2 bludgeoning damage as that tail swacks you real good, and then you're taking. What I roll? 2 more fire damage as his tail, like a little flame, licks up your pant leg as his tail hits you. I figured it wasn't much of a hit, so probably pant leg. We got 2 of them on
Yeah.
Zarik. Here comes a couple bites. No, sorry. This is a bite and a tail. The other guy couldn't reach you. Those aren't going to hit you. Oh, these guys are- I need to do some roll fudging because I'm missing a whole bunch.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Man. You're
Krog, I got a 10 and I got a 16.
The 16 hits. 10 doesn't.
16 hits. Okay, so he's gonna go in with his little fangs. What is this? 2 piercing damage and
Ooh.
4 fire damage from his mouth as he chomps down on you, and then they're gonna
So
hit you with
6.
their tails as well.
Oh no.
Well, does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so I got
might have to go out to my car here.
5 plus 3 more, so 8 more piercing damage.
Okay.
And 6 more fire damage.
Oh my.
As they're smacking you with
I
sorry,
look very bad.
these little guys are going
They're just beating me
like
up.
they're like rabid little dogs. They're just going nuts,
Yeah.
just tearing you guys up. Well, trying to tear you up, chewing on your armor.
Oh no, they're succeeding with me.
It is your turn.
Okay, this man gonna see the light again.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit someone.
Okay.
Cool beans. Let's see.
You gonna do
Well,
it?
go ahead, hit someone.
I'm leaving us in suspense. We're waiting for it.
Is this one like the leader or something? Is that why he's got a yellow base?
His tail is
He's the
broken.
one with the broken tail.
Oh, okay.
He's got like a Pikachu tail now.
Oh, 19.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
He's gonna take
that wasn't high pitched enough.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Where's
Okay.
Joe when you need him? He can do a good pika pika.
Yeah.
As you smack this guy, your sword hits him and then it like explodes, and then you get a mote of fire splashes onto you to pick a point of damage.
That's not cool.
That's right. That's
Okay.
hot.
Yo.
You're not funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
That all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Next.
So I saw
Wrong.
him hit him with the sword and it hurt him.
Yeah, as his sword like connected with him, like a lick of fire rolled up the sword and got in his hand and bracers. I'm gonna use the word lick for fires because I don't have any other adjectives that really work. Or
Licky fire.
with an
That
adjective.
doesn't seem very
These boys.
safe. Okay. I'm
That doesn't seem safe. Licking him doesn't seem safe.
I'm gonna. Which one did Zarik just hit?
He hit the guy in the
Uh,
water.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm hidden.
Sorry, I didn't give you this, but if you wanted to, you could have made a reaction at one of these guys as they ran by you.
No, I don't think I would. So I was trying to wait and see, like, because I didn't know if they were going to be friendly or not, but then they just hit people. So now I'm going to shoot them. So that's at advantage. Since it's at advantage, I get to roll it 3 times
Why?
because of the feat that I took.
Fancy.
21 hit.
It does.
All right. Hit. Woo! 9 plus 7. So 16 points of damage on that
16
dude.
damage. Okay. Takes a bolt. Oh, it hurts him. It doesn't look too good. That was a
And
lot of
then I am
damage for that
going
little
to
guy.
start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to bonus action hide behind this here tree.
Okay.
I'm a rogue, sorry. This is what I do.
I know, but I was going to thunderwave them.
Well, wherever that went. 15.
Okay.
Am I too close to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna step to the other side so I don't hit these guys, but now you're too close to do that. But that's okay.
Okay.
Am I go?
Okay, so
Oh no,
oh,
Krog.
no go. I was just gonna go for an attack on this
Do it.
guy.
Okay.
Oops.
Looks like you're aiming that way, anyways.
Yes, I am. Ooh. Oh no!
Fumble.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Wow.
This is my night. Okay.
Okay, so so you're a little bit off balance. And so give me a d6. I've seen this one before. This is a weird one. Okay, so for 6 rounds, basically the rest of combat, you threaten no squares. So you will not get attack of opportunities
Oh, okay.
because you do not threaten anything.
Wow.
You're a little bit off balance.
All right.
That
Could have been worse. I could have broken my arm or something. You know.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna.
Jello.
I am going to use one of my key points and do patient defense and take a dodge action.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, now am I go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a step forward. He can get an attack of opportunity.
You good. Just
This
the one.
guy can.
Okay.
Yeah, just the one.
Yep, he'll try to bite you. He will not.
Nope. Yeah, breath weapon, baby. So they all need to make a
See, just like Clinks.
DC. Yeah, just like Clinks. A DC 12 Dex save.
Is that 3 or 4?
I mean, it could be 4.
Is it 4?
I don't know. It depends on how you wanna do it. If it hits their base, I can hit 4.
We'll do it just like we did with spells. So if you want to try to get this last guy here, he'll just get advantage because he's only
Okay, sure.
partially
Yeah.
inked.
Give him advantage.
Ah, he made
That's where
it.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so him and the last two made it. Let me remove these real quick.
Wait. Oh man, too bad we're not 5th level. It's gonna do like 1 damage. Oh, 5. Okay.
5. What kind of damage?
5 off. Lightning.
Lightning.
Taste my lightning.
Okay. Yeah. You just fry
Boom.
these little fire folk.
Little fire folk. That's a good name for them.
Okay, you done?
I am.
Okay. Their turn again. They are going to.
Frog.
What? I know.
He's gonna go over here like that. Like that. We're gonna do a little more planning this time. Like that. He'll shimmy over this way, and they're shouting at you guys. They're like screaming at you. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Whatever it is, they seem very. Your passive insight is telling you these guys are very angry and frantic. Just like they're like wild little chihuahuas.
Oh.
Wild little
Like a chihuahua of the wild. Like imagine going through
Of
the
the
woods
wild.
and a chihuahua comes out and attacks you. That's what's going
And
on.
a
right here.
rabid chihuahua.
Oh, that's
comes
a
out and starts
rabid.
growling.
So I can just punt it across the forest, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh wow, so threatening.
With spiky tails and fire.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
right.
so I got
I think I can still kill that.
a bite and a claw. I got a bite first. Miss a tail whip. Miss. This is on David. A bite whip 18.
Nope.
A tail whip. Not a bite whip. A tail.
Oh, no.
22.
Yes.
Okay. So he gets you for 7 damage altogether.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, so we've got
Your hit points.
bite advantage. There's a 1 hit on Krog. A tail advantage. There's a hit on Krog. A bite advantage. An 11.
Yes. Oh wait, that negates the dodge as far as.
Yeah, you have disadvantage
Because
against
disadvantage
I
is
got
oh, okay.
disadvantage. I've just finished, so I have just a straight roll then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I.
Alright.
That
Let me
right?
just-
Straight roll.
Let me just re-roll these in. I don't know what I had. So first guy is going to hit you. Second guy,
Yes.
the first guy's tail is going to hit you.
Oh yeah, they're all gonna hit.
So there is 5 more damage.
Okay.
And 8 more damage. And then
Oh, I'm down.
other guy, are you down?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Krog
too
down.
strong for me.
That's the case.
I say no.
He's gonna come trampling over your body, and he's gonna go splashing over here.
Oh no.
And we got
Krog, why?
Oh,
Too
no.
strong.
You missed.
16, 20.
No.
Okay, tail whips around with 7 damage.
7
And we
damage.
got the other guy gonna go for a bite. For a 18.
18 misses.
And his tail comes whipping around, is gonna hit you for
No.
5 damage. Now we have
Man.
2 on advantage for on A-Rock for a 16.
You got it, boss.
16, does that hit in a
No,
tail?
16 doesn't hit.
19.
19 does hit.
Okay, so his tail comes around for 9 damage. Ooh. And then we've got, was that the second one? I'm losing track of what I had. That was the first guy, second guy. Second guy, bite, tail hits for
Man, the tail's a lot more
8
deadly.
damage. It's the same damage. It's just I didn't want to use average damage because I don't want to see any tears over
What
there.
Tears are
But,
coming.
And then
If
we've-
it was average damage, I'd already been dead.
Then we've
Yeah,
got
we would-
last guy who doesn't have advantage. Bite of a 20 and the tail of a crit.
Oh
I'm
my.
down.
Silver
Man.
Guards.
Oh man! So taking 11 damage from that bite. Ferocious.
Oh.
Those little teeth just
I am
charring
down,
into your skin.
These are the toughest enemies.
And then this crit.
though.
Are you
don't
down
even have
bef-
to do the crit.
Are you
Yeah,
down
I'm
before the crit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I already rolled it,
Silver
so
Guards.
you're getting it. So you're taking the two things.
Are you gonna kill
Um,
me? Cool.
Oh, sh-
What's wrong?
Time for a new character, baby.
So he is. Okay. So he just goes in there and just like starts just like shredding you. He still just takes 2 death saves. It doesn't do that much damage, but he just chowing down on you. This guy is like ferocious. Your turn.
What's his name?
Let me get you down.
Oh god.
I will say this time
Zarik.
though. This time, if I die 100%, I am just going to get off. Where are my death saves on this?
I remember you have 5 of
D&D
them,
Beyond.
so the D&D Beyond ones aren't as accurate.
You going first, Tariq?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll hit the guy in the water.
Okay.
That guy. Let me rule my attack.
Wait, could I have saved myself? How much damage did the second thing do? Oh no, I was dead on the first one anyways. All right.
That's a hit.
Yay. He's gonna take being 8.
I bet they only have like
Oh,
4
6
hit
damage.
points.
They have more than that because I hit him
Yeah.
for 18.
Oh,
and he
oh,
was-
right.
He was fine.
You hit him.
And I hit all
For, you
five.
hit him for 16 damage.
16. Sorry.
Did we take a long rest last round? The last time?
You.
Not since the last fight, but we did just before that last fight.
Okay.
Done?
Did we take a short rest from that last fight?
No.
No, we didn't
No.
take any rests.
Nope.
okay.
No. Are you done?
then.
Okay.
Is he still
I
alive?
will.
He is.
Dang.
Oh
I need
man.
help.
I'll move right here and fire my crossbow at that same guy that I fired at before.
No, that guy you fired up before is over here now.
Oh, okay. Then I will fire at that guy.
can see that.
Am I hidden?
The crossbow, yeah. Crossbow firmly lodged in his spleen.
No, not the spleen.
Not this.
Oh, man!
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay. You just decapitated him.
With
Oh.
my crossbow bolts.
So
Wow.
just slices through. Oh my god, that's the deadly ones. Quadruple damage,
Ooh.
and if it's more than half his damage, which it probably will be, it's going to decapitate him. So he, with his 2
Yeah.
hit points, is dead. Real dead.
Beautiful.
Okay. I got one, Zarik. I'm running away. 10, 15, 20. Can I hide in these bushes?
You can hide pretty much anywhere, can't you?
Bonus action, hide.
Okay.
Nice.
Very stealthy.
6.
They're never gonna find them.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch you all die.
Literally. Yeah.
Hey, you done?
Sorry, guys. That's it for me.
Death saves for those of you death saving.
Oh yes. Yes.
Let me
yes,
death
yes.
save.
Oh.
You almost sounded turned on by that.
Well, you know. That's what Krog sounds
I
like.
think I made it.
There's one.
Oh.
Let's see. We're gonna go 10.
Oh.
He's over here. He's gonna go looking.
Oh, he's looking.
He's looking.
The broken tail.
Yeah, he's not gonna find you, but he's looking.
Oh, he's looking too.
You'll never find me.
This guy is shrieking at his other friends, and he's shrieking at his friend over here who's losing his mind. And he's gonna go 30, and he's looking.
This is
He's
real
looking
dangerous,
too.
guys.
Okay, Zarik, you got 4 of them.
Oh no.
Oof.
With advantage. Here comes bite,
Do
miss.
Oh.
a.
Claw
Hey.
or tail, miss. The other guy
nice.
bite,
Oh.
miss. What's your AC? Miss. Tail,
19.
miss. We got the third guy
Nice.
bite.
He's just, man. He's
Yeah.
just
tail.
blocking everything.
Last guy bite.
Ding, 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 ding,
He's just
ding.
yeah.
Tail.
He's like turning around.
Oh, there we go. The tail got you.
Got him.
You got me twice.
Man.
Okay,
I guess that was
6 damage. No, only one of them got you. The best one. No, that was advantage. I'm rolling with advantage because they were flanking you. So take 6 damage. Take you took 2 bludgeoning and 4 fire damage.
Okay. Alright, my turn now, right?
Yep.
Alright, fighting spirit. I'll give myself 5 temp HP. I need it. Okay. And now, time for the real stuff.
Yeah. Hit them all.
Alright, and I get advantage on this guy too. That I'm
Oh,
attacking. Guy in the water.
Do you?
It's part of the
Because you're
thing.
fighting spirit. Okay, yeah,
22.
you got him. Yeah.
You're gonna take. I can't roll above a 3.
Was that 5?
5 damage.
5 damage. 5 damage. Oh, he looks so rough. He's all cut up. You can see like his blood is like almost like fiery, like glows, and it's like his chest is all carved up. He's almost dead. But he's not.
Ooh.
He's not dead.
Arrow.
He's only mostly
Please.
dead. Eru, you're up.
He looks at Eru.
Jeez. I will. I'm gonna fire at this one right here, this close one.
Shoot the
This
ones that are
one
on
right
me.
here by the tree.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Hip. Hip. Well, I was hoping for a natural 20 in there. I didn't quite get it. Okay, so it's just 3d6 plus 3. 12 points of damage. And then 5, 10,
Okay.
15.
Like that goes like through his body, and he like grabs on his chest, but he's still standing. You think if health was a numerical value, you'd think he's
25.
pretty low.
Health was a numerical value.
30, 35, 40, 45, and bonus action hide. That's not great. Better, please. Okay, it's a little better. 17.
17. Okay. Death saves.
I
You got it,
guess.
boss.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh yes.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
no. Oh, yes. You're not
Oh,
dead yet.
I'm dead on D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
You got 2 more, though.
Okay. So we'll do these guys first. He's gonna go and he's scouting over here. A bit of a search. No find.
He's a slippery one.
They're shouting even more.
Slippery
You can like
one.
they're screaming. Zarik. They're all yelling at each other, frantic.
Oh.
I don't think he can see you.
I need to grab the. We fight so many of these little things. I need to like launch
yeah,
up
he does
Diablo
see you.
2 and record a bunch of the little guys' noises and put them on
Yeah.
a soundboard for you.
So he starts shouting. He starts. You see him pointing at you, Eru, and shouting and screaming. And as he does that, the other one's going to continue their move. But they've already moved 30 feet, so they're going to get up on you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, they can go.
He
at the
already
same
used
time.
his action
You guys-
to look.
Oh, he did. You're right. Never mind. Good catch. Good catch.
Oh man.
He
Okay.
fudged that one.
He fudged that.
This guy. You go and make an attack if you want, David, because he's going to come around here because he wants
Yes.
wants that Heidi guy.
Stop him.
Actually, he wants it.
Where's
This guy's gonna
Heartbreaker?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
They're
better.
at camp
Yeah,
about
where's
a
Heartbreaker?
few while back.
13.
That is a hit. That is not a hit. That's not a hit. Sorry.
Dang.
So he
No.
come around here and he
Wait,
sees you, and he's going. What is the in the D&D rule about that? Like
About
if
what?
one character sees somebody and alerts the presence, is it just given that everyone sees it? Assume that's kinda how it works.
I mean, it's up to the DM, I think.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be individual.
Otherwise,
I
you'd
think.
never kill a rogue.
Yeah, you'd never be able to kill a
You'd
rogue.
never be able to
if
find
they
it.
couldn't go. He's right here.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay, so he's gonna bite you.
Okay.
He's gonna bite you.
Oof.
He's gonna
Ow.
tail whip you. He's gonna miss you there. for 9 damage.
Holy crap!
I could have gone
Not looking good,
averages,
fellas.
but you're like, no, what? We don't want averages. Okay, this guy's gonna. No, he'll stay there. Okay, David, you ready?
Okay.
The only reason I lived as long as I did is because you rolled a 1 on the first 2 damage.
Okay, we got
Survive,
bitey
Suri.
advantage, tail
Uh-huh.
advantage.
Unconscious.
Oh, there's a tail hit.
No.
Silvery barbs. That one.
Tail advantage, miss. Okay, we got the other guy, bitey advantage, miss. Tail advantage, miss.
Oh.
Then we've got bitey no
I guess-
advantage,
Yeah.
tail no advantage. Ah, there's a crit.
No. All right. Well, I think I might be down. If it's more than 16, then I'm down.
16.
That would. You have
Yeah.
plenty of health. You'll survive this round.
Yeah, you should.
Make
So
me
it's only one
make
hit,
me a deck save.
Deck save.
Did you
Mhm.
re-roll the one that I silvery barbs?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I won't do that.
So
Oh,
you
man.
said deck save, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled so good. Okay,
17.
you do not drop your weapon. However, you take 15 damage.
Holy
As 9
Oh.
damage from that tail. Whack! But then the fire rips around and hits you for
Holy
another 6
cow.
damage. If
Oh.
you
So
roll,
you're at
and then you
one?
do not drop your weapon though. That's what your save was for.
Got a
Okay.
hit point left. Let's do this.
It is
Right.
your
Right.
turn.
Yeah.
You drop 2 knee.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna roll my death save.
Oh, do we roll that now?
Whenever
I mean,
it's
it's
your
our
turn.
turn, so.
So
I shall do it again. Fighting spirit. Last one.
No.
And then I get 5 temperature points.
How many times you get that? Like number of
3. Yeah, 3 times. And then longsword. No one have to use all that much because we got Joe, but now he's gone. Okay, I'm gonna hit
this
the guy in front of me.
This party relies on their healer.
Yeah. Big time.
Oh, 24.
Cool. Which one you hitting? The water guy?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you just slice through this guy.
Oh,
he
good.
is-
Nice.
Oh, good.
Now no one has advantage on. Oh wait, hang on. Crap. Okay. Well, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna shield bash this guy. This guy. He's gonna get shield bashed.
Hot dang.
By the time I use that. All right.
He
I
has
think he
to
just
make
needs to
a-
make a strength save, right?
Save.
I make a save. I probably
He
made
doesn't move.
20.
Okay. I am going to booming blade, and I'll give myself advantage from the silvery barbs. Booming blade and dagger this guy. Okay.
It's a hit.
19. Okay.
He just has a little bit of lightning damage from early on.
That was not a great roll. 11 plus 3 is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to let's see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40, 45 in these bushes. Deep down in the bushes if I can. Try to bonus action hide again. That's better.
This little. I love.
Yeah.
I love the idea of you run away and this guy doesn't just do this.
I broke his line of sight. He has no idea.
Moving so fast.
You like jump into a bush and he goes. I don't know where he went.
Well, now what do I do?
Actually, you know what? I lied. That could totally work. I do that in Hunt Showdown all the time. Get shot at, you hide in a bush where they can't see you, and they just start shooting around you. And
They
you're
just start shooting.
I'm
Yeah.
healing up, baby.
Okay. We're gonna go and 2 there. He's gonna go over here.
As soon as he moves,
He's gonna stare at these bushes real hard.
2 points of thunder damage.
2 points of thunder damage.
Yep.
He collapses as he walks over there.
Oh.
And
blade.
as he collapses, 1, 2, right? That's
So it should be right where he started to move.
4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Here. Like here.
What you're trying to figure out. Okay. This guy shrieks, and then he's gonna come over and do his same job he was doing. Come around here, and he's looking. He can't see. He can't find you because he can't roll that high. So he's searching.
Hooray!
This guy's getting kind of angry, and he's shouting at his friend, so he's gonna come over here and try to hit this
No.
guy again. He'll come over here. And then this guy's gonna come back over this way, and he's looking. They're all like squinting and looking in the bushes and shouting at each other and barking and yipping. And we've got 3 on David. David, or Zarik, you can start to see there's a little bit of panic starting to appear in their glowy eyes.
Is there 5 up still?
5 of them are alive.
Okay.
You've got advantage claw. Oh, sorry, advantage bite. Advantage tail. 20.
And Zarik is down.
And Zarik is down.
Wait, no, hang on. You gotta roll it
Wait.
first.
7 damage.
Really?
He's
have
not
1
down.
HP.
Wait, how much?
7.
I thought you had 1
He's
HP.
down.
You had 1 HP. You said you had
He
16.
did
you
his
did 15.
5. He did his 5
Oh,
thing
okay.
before.
Bonus HP.
Okay.
So he takes you down, so he moved here. This guy's gonna move over this way. And he's gonna do some searching. He's gonna go into the bushes a little bit. He's just searching around. He doesn't know where you are. Okay, your turn, party.
Watch me roll this.
Well, if I'm hidden
Oh.
still, I will booming blade again.
No.
Yeah, you get in this spot and you're
Sarah,
like, oh, this is a
just
good
see.
hiding spot.
Dagger this fellow that's within melee range of me.
Oh.
Oh man, you guys.
I'm dead. Well,
No. Wait.
Natural
are you?
20 on that guy.
Ooh.
2 natural 20s.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Okay. What was your saves? Your death saves? You guys both
failed.
failed?
Yep.
I saved.
What's it put you at?
Is
4?
that 4 or 5?
I'm at 4.
4.
Okay.
And you're at 3, Francisco?
I'm at 3.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, so you came out and stabbed this guy and crit him.
Yep.
Give me that damage.
Just regular damage.
let me tell you. You can double your damage, and you can make another attack if you want at disadvantage.
I mean, I'm not gonna need another attack. I don't think. This is +3. 33 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Jeez.
Wow, I was only 2 points off.
Yeah,
max
only
damage.
2 from Matt. Yeah.
That's a pretty good roll.
He explodes with fire,
Holy cow.
Oh,
and
no. Am I gonna make a dex save?
I forgot. You're supposed to be taking damage whenever. I'm glad. I guess I'm glad I didn't do this because I would have murdered you guys earlier on. You take 4 points of damage as you
Do I
stab
get a
him.
dex save against
Well,
it?
I
or is it
never
just happen?
I never
Just
hit
hits.
anyone.
4 points.
I was supposed to do it with David, and I forgot.
Okay, here I go. Run.
These are nasty for such low rate.
Well, we don't have a healer.
We were
Well,
just talking, he's
Saren
like,
comes and
"Throw in
heals."
an easy fight, and he kills us all.
40, 45, and a bonus action hide.
Okay. As that one goes down, they start shouting at each other again. They've been shouting. They're shouting again. And they are going to just take off into the woods.
What?
As half of them are dead. 30.
Do they just run away?
They just run away.
For my final breath, I say save
Unbelievable.
A-Rock.
Like scary little chihuahuas. He's climbing up the rocks here. Where's the last guy? They're going to run. Actually, they're running this way. This way. He's climbing into the bush. This guy over here as well. Okay.
I
They're
just want to say, I like single-handedly murdered like 5 people.
scurrying away.
So it's our turn.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that Arock is like spitting blood, so I'm going to
Right.
sprint over.
Okay, yeah, can he get to him before he rolls?
About to say, I'm about to roll.
Sprinting over
Yeah, I
there.
did.
I run over there full speed.
Yeah. Wait, don't roll. Wait,
Well, now I know that this has
wait, wait. You could save him.
Come on, lucky die.
Come
Here
on.
we go.
Oh,
Nope.
no! Oh,
Oh no.
dang.
Well, boys, I'm gonna go play some
No.
hunt now.
Oh, man.
No.
Arok coughs
Okay.
up his final breath.
Yep.
Oh no. Well, that's 4 for me.
4 for you.
Okay.
David.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Okay, I'll step over here
Oh no.
again. Hey!
There
There we go.
Okay.
So you're
Wow.
stabilized.
That's
David, make another save.
Make another save. This may stabilize me. Hopefully. Oh.
And I will try to stabilize him as well. There, you're stable.
Yay. Dang.
no.
That's the second time Eric has died.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's
I'm
brutal.
making up for all the lack of death
I
I, did
know.
in the first.
He made it 3.5 years last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Your companions are about 30 minutes back. They suspected something scary, and so they decided to camp out back there. They come up and meet up with you.
I will sort of drag them over to a tree and then just hide.
Okay.
And if any of those demons show up, I will start shooting them again.
Okay. Okay. What do you give me a D4, the two of you that are down.
Okay.
Okay.
1. No. 3.
It
It wasn't a
Look at that
1.
dice. The dice is
Yeah, I know.
exactly upside down.
Literally.
Okay.
What does it mean when I roll a
So-
1, 2, 3?
An hour goes by, and you see
Jeez.
Krog like eyes open up, off a little bit, then passes back
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Zarik, however, comes to. You come to the realization that your friend is dead.
Man.
Man, we just met that guy.
I know.
Just met that.
He was gonna give us amazing weapons and everything, and like,
Yeah. All that drawing and notes that I did.
yeah, all that, yeah.
Still got the notes.
No, they're gone.
You got burned by your death.
They got burned.
They were in my magical bag of holding, which goes away within a day after I died.
Yeah, but then all the stuff that's in it just spills out
Wait,
onto
what?
the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
Okay. You
I think
are.
one of us should take that bag of holding. It seems very valuable.
It's not. It won't stay a bag of holding for more than a day.
Nope.
Yeah, he makes it.
Oh.
You have to do it. You have to make it every. Or you make it every day, or you just make it.
No,
and
I don't
then-
make it every day. It's
You can
just
make
I
one thing,
choose-
right?
I choose to make
Mhm.
something. I can choose not to make that and make something else, but yeah, I just have left it be that.
I can make that character you were talking about in the podcast, but we got to talk about it. Before
Oh,
that.
which one? Oh, that artificer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
never did really work that out. Yeah,
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do.
I've only got a week to come up with it,
That's right.
and run a campaign.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Okay. So it's in the morning. You guys want to do anything? Krog wakes up eventually. It's about noon now.
We
Yeah.
need a long rest. We need to find.
I wasn't joking though. If you don't have anything else for me to do, I'm not gonna sit here for another 2 hours.
I can give you a character if you want to join in.
Oh, we could
I mean, you can. I
please,
got
sir.
plenty of folks. You can be Susanna. You can be Roland. I can just make one up for you.
It'd be heart shaker.
Heart shaker.
Yeah.
No, if Hardshaker was gonna do something, he should have done something while we were fighting. He's like a giant dude, right? He's like a giant monk, just like
Oh,
Heart
wasn't it-
Heartshaker's not a monk.
wasn't
Heartshaker's
it
a Goliath, but none of the
Goliath
The
female.
only one who had any fighting potential was Roland, but we can adjust some things. I'll tell you now, there's probably not much more fighting going on. Unless,
okay, then. If
unless
there's not any more fighting going on, then I am gonna go because I don't want to just play some random character that just stands in the background and goes, "Yeah, that sounds good, guys." For the next 2 hours.
play with your friends.
Oh man.
Listen, I played up to this point and I died.
Yeah, the Furbolg. That's right. You get the Furbolg. Furbolg was one with the Warhammer. You have the musician. You have
I heard you guys.
Roland, Susanna.
I'll take you off. I'll take you on a little tangent here. I heard you guys played a game where the rules were based on Jenga.
Oh yeah,
Over at
Dread.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
popular.
sounded
one.
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
They did
Like
that on
apparent-
Tabletop.
whenever you do a dice roll, you pull a block, and so
Oh.
the beginning is pretty easy, but then as like the tension ramps up, then so do the dice or the pulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Nice.
They played it on
I
on tabletop, the Will Wheaton show.
I heard
Long time
that Philip had never played
Yeah.
Jenga before. Like
Really?
a 45-year-old man who had never played Jenga before.
Interesting.
His kids are young, so he hasn't got to that stage yet. Well, Eric, we want you to stay and play. So I'll give you a character. You can join us.
I'll join you if there's something to do.
Of course,
But
there'll be something to do.
if I'm just gonna be sitting here and I have no impact on the story, I would rather just go do something else.
So I'm not going to force you.
Have a nice playing time playing Hunt.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Everyone
go.
knows that's what you want to do, so just go do it.
I am gonna go do that because I don't want to sit here quietly for the next 2 hours doing nothing.
Okay, bye.
Fair enough.
I'll see you next
Yeah,
week
Eric.
With new character.
with a new character. Show back up at midnight and we can just talk about that on Monday, I guess. We're doing a character creation on Monday, so.
Yeah. Monday character creation.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll
Nice.
just tell the people who are going to be there, Michael, David, making characters, level 20 characters. So get some
Level
ideas together.
Level 20
And-
characters?
Level 20
Jeez.
characters, and you
5e?
need to, 5e, level
Okay.
20 characters. There's not really any restrictions. You don't get any magic items, just normal armor, normal weapons, and you need to have just the tiniest bit of backstory, which is what you were doing right before you were about to die.
Okay.
So
Crying.
we start. Wait, we start off in this thing dead.
No, not necessarily. Were you fighting a lich and you guys hit each other and you banished it? Did you?
Can my backstory be I was in the fetal position crying?
Yeah, sure. If you don't want to have a crazy epic backstory and you want to be
I want
like
to be a level
I was-
20
baby man,
citizen.
you're just
So wait,
a
is this-
guy.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is this a thing that's like we get a flash of what is going to happen right before we die, or
Let
is
me
this
ask-
like? In
Let
the
me ask you a
past?
question. Do
Is
you
it
know
a
what an
story or a
isekai?
backstory?
Do you know what an isekai is?
Isekai. That
Idea.
word is familiar, but I don't know.
Like in anime, when a character dies and gets summoned to another world to like live a new life.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that, where you get summoned because you're the greatest heroes from all the timelines, and you're getting summoned to save the world. In some
Okay.
We can't be that great.
Got
We're
it.
dead.
No, you weren't dead yet. You get pulled out right before you die.
Hmm.
And also, you could be the greatest hero ever and still die killing the big bad guy.
I don't like it. I want to be.
I don't like it.
I want to
Well,
be
sir,
a level.
I didn't
20
like it.
a level 20 farmer. I got like
Level
pigs of
20
all
farm.
sizes, and you should see the corn I grow. And I grow the state fair pumpkin. Is that level 20? Can I
you
be that?
Yeah, you can. But the thing is, you've got farmer strength. You can like lift the state fair pumpkin
Oh,
by
wow.
Yeah.
yourself. 700
Okay, I'm up
pounds.
for that.
Just like, boom, set it on a cart, and we summon you in. because
I'm
you're the
bummed we're not
greatest
playing
farmer to ever
Cyberpunk.
live.
So can I be someone with like an eye implant and a? And,
you can do whatever you want because you can come from any timeline.
Oh wow.
So if it is available in the rules, or if you want to be like, I want to do this OP bullcraps thing, I don't really care because everything is like so. At level 20, nothing's balanced anyways. So you guys are either gonna die instantly, or everything you fight's gonna die instantly. That's how level 20 works.
Level 20.
Woo, level 20! And we'll roll for stats and everything on
So
Monday.
we're making characters, so don't make the character. Just
Have
You
some
can
ideas.
just have an idea
Okay.
of what you want to do, because level 20 is gonna take a while to make, even if you're just doing a fighter.
okay.
I mean,
Got it.
I can give you a character, but anyways.
You're not taking my character. I'm not going to take your character. That's how it works here.
All right, fair
Take
enough.
that.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Fantastic. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
And then there were 3 players.
And then there were 3.
Okay, that's
Whoa.
all we need. The fight's
All
going to be,
right.
or the night's going to go by fast.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 hours go by, and Krog wakes up. And you find your friend is dead. Those little imp things or whatever had torn you guys up.
I get. I'm like, why do our friends keep dying?
Arrow's very distraught looking, as this is the second time this has happened to him.
Yeah, this is like short time. Like,
yeah, and he's just over there like
I'm just like
clutching his head. I couldn't save him.
Cerise just sitting in the corner.
Flashbacks of my
Silence.
family dying. I'm just quiet. I'm taking this all in.
Windeth.
Sitting quietly awaiting people to wake up.
The rest of the group starts to come up here. And Windeth looks at you guys and looks around. And says, don't we need to get to town?
Yes.
Nod.
Krog, can you carry him?
Yes. I go carry him.
Okay. You've got about the rest of the day. You'll arrive a little bit later tonight. I do need a perception check for the walk, though, there.
Okay. Nice.
17.
Okay. All seems quiet on the way there. There was like an hour in, you saw some movement, but that was all you saw. And as you approach the town, you guys are coming from this east.
Were these empty things? Did they have anything on them?
No, they were just naked with like a little cloth, like almost like little loincloth things. That's all they had.
That's all they are.
They had their like very leathery skin, but almost like charred. And then
Do I have any idea what they are now that I'm going to get a closer look at them?
Give me a history check.
Hey, I'll give one too.
Nope.
I'm not really interested. Nope.
Suspense, David. It's killing us.
No.
Oh no. He's like,
Well,
I forgot my name.
Zarik has been around imps and tieflings a lot, fought them, and had them around. They don't look like anything. There doesn't look like any relation to imps to you.
Okay.
These things are different. So, fast forwarding again, you're back to the town. So you guys are coming into the town from the south side of the town. And as you break through the trees, you can see there's a wall, like a stockade fence that goes around the town. And you're kind of on a little bit of a hill going into this town, which is right, like on the west side, you've got the ocean, and the west side port. Stockade fence going around. You can see the road on the east side coming in, and there's a whole bunch of tents and things sort of set up on the east side on the road. There is looks like a small gate on this side, but just like a door basically cut out in the fence. But the main gate's at the front. And you can see, and Saren comes up, and between vomits, he comes and tells you that he was here a few weeks ago before the whole adventure here, and he said it wasn't anywhere as busy as like all the tents. They weren't there. This is just a little port town. There wasn't much to it other than just sort of traders coming in and out. So it has grown a lot, and you can also see the sea. Where the boats at the docks. There's a whole bunch of ships. The whole port is just packed with ships. Let me jump you over here. So I got this town, which may not. I just got this in sort of for background, for a good looking town.
Good looking town.
David, it may fry the laptop, so
no.
apologize.
Oh no.
Why do you people do this
like,
to me?
It's like rough on my computer. So
Then why'd you get it?
Oh man.
I don't know if I should summon you here. I'll summon you here for a second so you can see it, but then I'll move you guys somewhere else afterwards so we
Which
can roll
one
dice.
is it? Is this one of the ones that I have as well?
No, it's not.
I don't
I
see
found
anything.
I found a new one that you
Oh
don't have.
man, this
Oh,
is
even
gonna
even Discord's
destroy.
getting all choppy.
Oh no.
It's a really cool
I
town.
can't move.
I mean, it's
Why did you do
nice.
this?
I mean, I'm gonna move you guys over.
Oh,
somewhere else.
jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
geez.
really
It's
Let's
still
just-
loading.
lovely.
Let's just go to like
Okay, I can see it now.
I
Oh
can't
man,
move.
this thing's enormous.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Help.
Completely worthless.
Yeah. I know it doesn't work on my computer, and I don't have the greatest computer, but I know it's better than David's. David's little laptop there. So I'll just send you guys over here just so we have something
Okay.
Oh
to,
no, we are back here.
something to roll dice on.
How did this happen?
All right, so you roll into town, or you roll up to town. You can see there's guards on the walls. There's also a guard outside that door on the south side, but the main town gates are on the east side.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I say we need to rest.
Should we bury him outside here, or should we carry him in?
We can bury him outside.
Okay. It'll take a few minutes to try to quickly bury him.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long with like everyone helping.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
get some help from the crew, and Susanna will help you out. And
Yeah, I'll help.
Heartshaker will give you a hand.
Nice.
So
Do
bury
I
him
dig really
as-
well since I'm a kobold?
If you find me some lore about kobolds being good at digging, then yes.
That's like their entire thing. They live under tunnels. The
Well,
whole thing is digging.
okay. It's okay. Well, digging a hole, probably. I suppose that would work. It'd be like saying, since I'm a dwarf, I can dig a grave real good, right? Well, I suppose it's a little difference. But if you had a pick, then you could probably do it all right. I think kobolds would be more like a take over
They
old
dig with their-
caves.
They dig
I
like.
don't think they make new caves. I think they take old caves and live there.
Is that what they do? I thought they made new caves.
I think so.
Don't know.
I watched the entire video about it a while back.
Oh well. Yeah, Zarik is yeah. You also have experience with a hole from before in that one camp. So yeah, with Zarik's help, you figure you could get shave at least 10 minutes off.
Yeah.
Excellent.
18 minutes is a long time.
Nice.
Okay, so you managed to get him buried. What do you do with his stuff?
Does he actually have anything that doesn't disappear?
I don't know. I don't have his character sheet, so I'm not sure what he.
I mean,
what he has.
I'll carry all of his stuff, and then if it disappears, it disappears. I guess.
I think the only thing he makes is the bag. He just imbues his other stuff, doesn't he? He has the armor. He just imbues it.
Yeah, he does have the armor. Yeah, so
He's got chain.
I'll leave his clothes on, but I'll take like the armor, and I'll take the bag of holding because I don't know that it will disappear. I guess, and then just eventually it'll disappear, and I'll get all the crap that was inside it. So we'll deal with that at some point.
Yeah. That works.
Okay.
Not to read through his
No.
notes.
We'll bury him and say a few words. We did not know you very well, but you did not deserve this. Maybe at some point we can avenge your death, and then I'll ask Saren to say some words. He's the cleric.
Yeah, he'll say some heartwarming moon I can't remember the name of his moon god. Some heartwarming things about A-Rock, and we didn't know him well, but what we knew of him was he had a good soul, and I don't know what we'll do without him. Now Windith, you notice Eru was kind of looking at this kind of strangely as you guys are having this little ceremony. She kind of leans over to Zarik. She's like, "You all never lost anybody before?
I've lost many.
What's with the whole ordeal. We just had like a dozen dead folks on that boat. Everyone just left him up there. This one gets a whole ceremony?
This is a good man. He did not deserve to die.
He's a good.
He died in battle.
You think the other ones deserve to die?
The other ones did not die in battle like he did.
Last thing I saw was a giant blast of fire. That wasn't battle?
I don't know what to tell you.
Let's see what's so special about this one.
It was special to us.
Say so.
Do I overhear any of that?
Yeah. You can hear it.
I'll look over and say, you are absolutely correct. Saren, could you maybe say something for everyone else?
Yeah. He recites some words only Joe could do for Saren. And as you guys are there having a little ceremony, you see a couple of town guards come out of that door and start walking towards you.
Okay.
And they're still a ways out, but they come up to you, and first one steps up. He's wearing his town. He's wearing the colors of Emir. Emir is the name of the Emirians, which is kind of like a pinkish color, I think, pinkish purplish. And he says, "What's all this?"
We are just coming into town.
You came from that way?
Yes, we had a ship ran aground and we had to walk the rest of the way.
I'm surprised any of you were alive. It's dangerous out there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Do you know about the impish creatures out there?
All sorts of heinous things out there. And now we got bandits out there.
We ran across some of them as well.
Well, not safe out that way. It's already not safe around here. What's your business here?
We need to rest. We are looking for some friends. Is there room? Is there any room at any inns in town?
I don't know if you'll find any room in any inns, but you can try. You're welcome to try. And them weapons, they got to stay in the sheaths.
Of course.
Anything out, you're locked up. No excuses.
Nod.
He says, "We got enough trouble in town as it is. We don't need more. Any more?" Looks at you guys up and down. Takes a long look at Krog.
He's like, I don't even have any weapons. What?
Yeah. Put my hands away.
Put your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, put them in my pocket. Wow.
Says, "All right. Well, we can let you in the side gate here. You can go around the front. Just whatever you do, keep yourselves. Stay out of trouble."
Okay.
You start walking back.
Let's see if we can find some room at the inn. I'll look at the heart shaker and all the rest and says, "Is this where we part ways?"
He says, "Well, we'll go in town first, and then I got my own people I'm gonna go meet up with."
Okay.
And the rest of them kind of look at you, and they look at each other and nod.
I wish things had gone better, but at least this many of us made it.
Windith starts
Good luck.
walking.
I'll say good luck, and I'll start walking towards town.
Yeah.
They're all pretty
Same.
much. They're all together with you. Windith is a little.
Oh,
bit,
you're going this way too?
a little
Okay.
bit ahead.
It's a hey.
Like, well, it's like when you meet someone at Walmart and then you see him again. And you're like, "Nice seeing you." And you go down the cereal
There we go,
aisle.
yeah.
Well,
It's like,
Oh,
hey.
it's you again. Just getting some cereal.
So you make your way down the hill and into the town. They let you in the side door. They're looking up and down, and they're clearly eyeballing your weapons and making any mental notes that they can see of you. But you got this the same guy that came out and talked to you before. He's standing there, scrawny human, blonde hair. I mean, he nods and as he sees you again, remember, no trouble.
I'll just nod and keep walking.
As you get to town, it's packed, and there's just as you enter the gate, you walk through that door. There's a small little road that leads into the middle of town, and this town is basically just one long main street that runs through the town and goes to the docks on the west side of town. And all the buildings are kind of stacked here on the front on the main street, but like on the side and behind all the buildings, there's just tents, and you can see there's a lot of vagrants and just people milling about, just sort of standing in this inside the walls,
like a refugee town.
Yeah. You saw a lot of tents outside the gates as well, but there's also some packed in here. So every space kind of packed in these buildings is just filled with tents.
Okay, so as I'm walking, I want to look for an inn. I want to look for the cobbler, and I want to help Saren look for his sisters.
Okay.
If they happen to be here.
Okay.
And of course, Yendra, if I see her, but I doubt that I will.
Yeah.
If she doesn't want to be seen, I probably won't find her.
We're going to take a break. Be right back.
Okay.
Nice.
And we'll go into town. All right. We're back. So you guys are in Port Illidan, and you've got you have like the main street and all the businesses and shops. And there's a lot of first glance. There's a lot of shops. The metaphor, the comparison of this town is going to be like a tourist town, where there's a lot of trade moving through here, and you can see there's multiple inns. But there's not a lot of permanent residents that live here. It's a small town, but a lot of traffic moves through. And this is the only western port of the Cimmerian Empire. So there's a lot of traffic goes through, but even with that, it's very packed in this town. Okay. As you enter the town, then everyone sort of separates and kind of goes their own ways. You see Elwynda goes their own way. You've got Roland and Genshai stick together, and they go their way. Susanna goes her way. Heartshaker goes her way as well. And then you're left alone. Well, sort of alone. Here on the main street of Port Illidan.
Okay. Do I see any of the things I'm looking for?
You're looking for... you can ask and easily find ways to the cobbler. What was the other thing you were wanting?
An inn.
An inn, yeah. You can see there's 5 inns just all here on this main street.
Okay. I want to walk by that cobbler. I don't want to go in just yet. I just want to walk by and sort of case it.
It's kind of like it's like one building, but in that one building there's multiple shops, and you got the cobbler on the far end. It's a pretty tiny little place. It looks like it's got, just for your keen rogue eyes, you can see it's got just sort of a big main room, but there is a back door inside there. It's got a counter with some shoes and shoeing equipment.
Is it busy?
No.
Is it like the only shop that isn't busy?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's there's no one in. You don't see anyone in there. But yeah, of all the other places, there's not any business in there. Like the taverns and the inns and there's a sort of a general market set up here in the middle of town. So you got the permanent stores, and then you've got sort of like a tent market also set up in the middle of the street, and that's where most of the commotion is right now.
Okay. So if I wanted to, I just want to walk by that and take a look at it, and then find a place for us to rest up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just struggling trying to walk right now. Not looking good.
Okay. You go by the inns, and the inns are all full. Every inn you go by and you ask, need a room? Nope. And they're all packed. You can find one that has a table if you want to sit in one of them, but they're all full. If you want to wait, you can wait for a table to sit. In one of the inns you go in, you see Susanna talking with a couple folks sitting at a table. And then in another one, you see Elwindith, not at a table, but sort of leaning against against the wall, sitting, waiting.
And then I'm guessing we probably don't, but I do want to, like, this is what I would do when I walked in, was help Saren find his sisters or anyone that he might know if they happen to have come here.
So Saren comes in and he meets an old friend. Rin comes up to him. Saren, is that you? And you hear them talking back and forth, and I'll sum up the conversation I was going to have with Joe. But Rin, he used to live in near the temple, in the town near the temple where Saren's was at. And
I know that name. Rin taught Rin taught Genshai to play the lute. This is a different Rin?
This is a different Rin.
Okay.
Different.
Do I have 2 Rins on here?
Oh. Rune number 2.
This one's spelled with a W.
It's a common name.
Yeah.
Rin W.
Yeah, Rin W. So he knew Saren and family. He didn't live in that town. He'd moved back east a bit, but he heard the stories, and he's talking to Saren about like how quick the lizard folk came in. Like, just like it was within like overnights they were there. And he was lucky enough to be outside their advance. But from the stories he's heard and the few folks that he's seen that have escaped, it seems like they just charged in there and just basically imprisoned everyone who was there and kind of forced them to farm or whatever else other tasks they had for the people that were there. He said he tells Saren he hadn't seen anything about his sisters. And the other thing that perks your ears is he said that the lizard folk had this. He didn't see it, but some of the people that escaped said there was some sort of like figure that was leading this attack. Some sort of monstrous cloaked figure. Magic of some kind, he assumes.
Wow.
But he says, like, that's what some people say, but other people were there and they didn't see anything, but he says if they've been captured, if the sisters have been captured, they're probably still there. Just you're not gonna be able to get to them. You can't get in there now. Can't get in, can't get out.
And this cloaked figure, is that what we're thinking? What were they called? I'm trying to find it in my notes.
Could be Nostra.
Nostra. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean that's cloaked. It's the only thing that leaves out.
Agent of Shadow. Okay. All right. We'll just keep trying to find an inn if we like go to everyone. Find.
Okay. Yeah, you go to all the ones here, and you do not find any open spots.
Not good.
You get a little. Oh, go ahead.
One that's. Can I get a read on any of the innkeepers that we've talked to, and try to, if my insight is good enough on any of them, do I think that I could sort of grease the wheels a little bit and get a room?
Give me a streetwise. Is streetwise am I on the wrong position?
Streetwise.
Okay. Give
Insight?
me what is the appropriate streetwise one now?
I don't think there is one really.
Give me
Persuasion.
give me a stealth.
Oh. That's his like thing.
And do I get advantage since it's with my cape?
No. This so the innkeepers that you see are all kind of like pretty short with you and very busy. And you're not finding anyone that's like willing to, like, they're making good money, but you're not finding anyone that's willing to like find you a room.
All right.
That's a shame.
Well, we do have a tent. Are there any places that are selling supplies for tents?
Yeah, you find in the both in the market, and there's a physical store that has a sort of a general goods and adventuring gear, outdoor gear. A lot of the town seems to be leaning towards like port and sea activities, but there is a little bit of that because of the remoteness of this town.
Okay. Having gone through here, because my background is urchin, so I'm like good in cities. I can find my way around and stuff.
Okay.
Can I find a place that looks a bit hidden? Like maybe in between some buildings, there's like a courtyard or something that we could set up a couple tents in without being noticed.
Yeah. And with all the different tents and all the people that are around here, like finding one to not get noticed, period, isn't gonna really happen. But not get noticed by anybody of guard or anyone other than sort of the refugees that are coming in.
Right.
That is probably not going to happen. But of any like the shop owners or the townsfolk that actually live here, you can easily get by without being spotted by anything from them, by the town guard.
I'll ask one more question about this, and then I'll drop it. Again, having talked to all the innkeepers and having walked around the town, is there any sort of almost like a backyard to any of these inns?
That's where a lot of, I don't know about the inn. Keep going.
That is like unoccupied, that I could pay like a few silver and be like, can we just use your backyard? We have our own tents.
That's where a lot of the tents, when you came in, you saw the tents kind of behind the buildings. That's what's going on.
Okay. And all those places are full up as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you're there kind of walking around town, you see another big ship come in, another swarm of people come off of that ship and come into town. And you get kind of a murmur amongst people talking, and so you can hear someone talking to each other. And did you hear about the attack? The whole town's gone. And you pick up that the lighthouse west of here apparently was attacked by something, and the town is just gone.
Can I eavesdrop and see if that sounds like our captain? Can I tell if there's like water happening there?
You can go and talk to somebody. You're gonna try to eavesdrop.
I'll try to eavesdrop first.
It's a loud enough murmur that you can pick up that the town was flooded. It's just out of nowhere. It's just the town was just came in and the waters rose and just decimated everything. The lighthouse is gone. The lighthouse, you find out, it's been there for a long time. The lighthouse is gone. In the town,
it's a good thing we didn't go that way.
Gone.
I think we chose wisely.
You pick up from someone else who says, "Lamu." You pick up the Lamu from someone mentioning it.
Oh, great. Well, that's something we'll have to deal with maybe at some point. But yeah, I don't want to talk to anyone about it. I don't want anything coming back to us.
Right.
About that.
Anything at all.
All right. How much can I get just another little tent for?
A tent.
Little 2-person tent.
What were they? They were super expensive before. What were they?
Yeah, that was a destination charge on that.
Yeah. You can find it for a couple gold.
couple gold. All right, I will buy one for a couple gold, and I'll give it to Krog.
Okay. Thanks.
I guess you and Zarik can have that one, and I will stay with Saren. We need to find a place to set these up. I'll do my best with my urchin background to find a suitable spot that is as far away from other people as we can possibly be.
Okay, yeah, just with your back. That's streetwise now. Background. So if you have a background, you get streetwise for free. You find a behind the bakery. Well, we did bakery last time. Let's say behind the what's the store we haven't used in a while.
Bakery behind would smell great. Let's do that.
Okay, fine. Behind the bakery. You don't want to be by the shoe shop. Shoe shop is where you're.
Yeah, I don't want to be there. Definitely don't want to be behind the sushi shop either.
you find a little a cutout in the building where you can tuck yourselves in. Kind of as everyone else has done in this town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little alleyway between the bakery and the general goods store.
Okay. I'll just say, can you get some rest? I will take first watch.
Okay, I'll take the second watch.
I'll take the last.
Okay. Yeah, because it is getting evening time. Go ahead and roll your watches.
Okay.
First watch. 14.
Second watch. 16.
First watch is quiet, but you see more people coming in, and they
nope.
There's a lot of humans, but there's also a lot of you see these some sea elves, which you don't see a lot of, and you see a couple of other kuatoa, these little fish people, also joining in, and you kind of someone stops in the alley and they're chatting back and forth about, and you can like it came from nowhere. I'm Lamu. I thought was just a myth, but it must have been Lamu. That's all you get. David, you see while you're just sort of sitting there. It's like 2 a.m. right now. It's a lot quieter at night. But you see Susanna sort of run by your alley opening. Just as you're sitting there and you see her run by.
I'm gonna go try and stop her and ask what she's doing.
Okay. You go out to the edge of the alley or to the street and look. You don't see her. Give me a perception check.
Just say, "Don't you cry for me."
9.
You don't see her.
Banjo on my knee.
I'll go back and watch then.
You do, however, see that there is 3 humans wearing just sort of like this sailor gear, tricorns and everything, and they're walking this way, and they're looking around for something on the other side.
Okay, I'll go up to them and ask what's going on.
He looks at you, looks down at you. He says, "None of your business. Scram."
I said, what is going on? Don't make me repeat myself again.
Don't make me hit you at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
You look
roll
so
it.
terrible.
Roll
If he
it.
gets an at 20.
You're like in shambles. I said.
Don't make me say it again.
Oh no.
He looks at his counterpart. There's 3 of them here. He says, "Look at this. Got ourselves a tough one." He says.
Rick just laughs.
He goes and he goes to grab your chest, your what do you call that? Your shirt, basically. Make an opposed grapple. He's going to grab you.
So it's a strength?
Or dex. Or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, athletics. Be better than that 6.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You're like, oh, you got a see, you got a quick one here. Well, boys. And then from behind, you hear, whoop, none of that. And you see this town guard that came up talking to you guys before, and he steps up. Come on, break it up, go. We got enough of this. No trouble. And he's eyeballing these three. Do you move or do you?
I say thank you to the guard. That could have gotten messy. And then, I was just asking him what was going on here.
Get.
Fine. Jake will walk off.
Oh no.
And you. And you can hear him yelling at these three. Get back to your boat.
Okay. Dang. Why can't that 19 be with my intimidation?
Third watch is quiet.
Okay.
Morning comes.
Get a short rest.
Yep.
Sure is.
So hold on, I gotta do some math. Because I avoided taking a regular, like a rolly short rest because I suck at rolling. So
I get a lot of things back now. I'm gonna.
How many hit points do you have, David?
What?
How many hit points did you have?
Like 30. I have 32.
No, how many do you have?
Oh, 1.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was like. What are you doing? Intimidating people. You're like a breath away from not being passed out.
Okay,
He's like walking
2
up
hit
and like
dice. Back to
his
floor.
arms dangling down, and he's like,
All right.
"Don't make me
Dude,
get
it's
tough."
just- yeah, just don't make me.
So
Get
Wonderful.
your hands off her, Biff. You don't gotta roll hit dice on this one.
Yep.
You just get max.
Get him. 8 hours. You get him.
Oh, do you?
Nice.
Now all I can think about is George McFly. Don't you con me. All right.
Okay.
Wake up the next morning.
Town is even busier than it was before.
Great.
Oh wow.
Packed. It's just like a sea of people in the streets.
Let's
The
be here for another night.
you see that guard is just shouting at everyone, and he's just popping his head up, you, nope, and he's running over there and yelling at someone, and he goes to the next person and yelling. He is just high strung and just running all over and trying to keep order. And you figure he's probably pretty tired.
He looks tired. Okay. Do we think we're going to be here for another night? If so, maybe we should leave some people here to guard our stake.
I'll stay if needed.
I think we should go for another rest.
I agree.
Okay. We'll leave. I guess we'll leave Saren. And do we think that Saren would be enough to sort of guard the stake that we have here, so we don't get?
As long as you don't have anything like showing.
Okay.
There's a lot of, it's just a sort of a sea of tents there as well. So, but yeah, leaving Saren now, he'll keep everything away.
Okay. All right, Saren, you guard the tents.
He's got his barf bucket. He says, "Oh, okay."
All right. Want to mess with me?
Yeah.
You're right.
And
No
I
one
will
wants to
go
be
try
near
to
you.
find this cobbler again. Is
Okay.
it still like the one I'm envisioning here is like every shop we come to has at least a couple people in it until we get to this cobbler, which is empty.
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. And you say there's a back door to it?
There's a door in the cobbler shop.
Okay.
So he's got like a storehouse or something. There's a door that goes. Just trying to give you a layout of the room as you're walking by.
Just one person inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, and you guys look behind, and Roland and Genshai are standing next to you as you get ready to walk
What?
in.
Oh, do you like the cereal too?
I don't get it.
Walmart.
See, well, it was Gensha though, so I should.
No, Walmart. Okay, Walmart. Yeah, right. They're like, hey, this is Roland talking. He's like, you're pretty good with a fight. Well, I tell you what, there's some commotion going on around here, and I think you could help out. We'll split the bounty. What do you say? There's missing people going on, and I think we could use someone like you to take care of it. I think it's a murderer. You know,
Can we get back to you on that?
Well, if you're okay with people getting murdered, just disappearing, and you're okay with that,
Well, I'm looking for someone that might have happened to.
Oh, okay. Well, if you the sheriff could really use you if you're up for a little money, and we could go in together. Okay. Just go there. We'll
Sheriff, huh?
keep up with you.
All right. Where are you? Where are you located in town?
We're in the big blue inn.
How did you get a room?
Oh, we Elwindith had one somehow. She had a room just here, and she said she didn't need it, so she said we could have it.
Where's Elwindith now?
I don't know.
Don't think that's suspicious at all.
That someone got a room? You think she's the killer?
You said she had a room, but she didn't need it, and now she is gone?
Now that you say it, is a little suspicious, isn't it? It's a little weird. I thought maybe she got here quick, and maybe she knew somebody. I don't know. I came in and
But if she did, then why isn't she in the room?
I don't know. She said she didn't need it anymore.
Well.
I look over at Krog and give him a look like, "What? How could we help these people?"
I'm just like shaking my head.
We'll let you. Don't call us. We'll call you. We'll get back to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
this town could need you. This silent slayer, they call him.
Okay.
Silent Slayer.
Big bounty,
How big?
2,000 gold.
Oh,
2,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of money.
Maybe we will check on that. We have a few things to check off our list first, though.
Okay. Well, you know what? You want to chat more about it? We'll be in the inn, the big blue inn.
All right. Keep that in mind.
Just leave a note at the barkeep, and we'll get it. We'll be out looking.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I
They-
want
they-
to let them get out of line of sight before I go into this place.
Okay. They kind of move into the sea of people.
Okay.
All right. I will enter.
You
Right
enter
in.
the cobbler. He's got shoes on one wall. It's a very typical cobbler shop. He's got like shoe repair
Typical.
things on the right side. I don't think I've ever been in a shoe shop before, but except for pennies. And there's a counter, and he's working on some shoes. This is an elf, young elf,
Wood elf?
and he looks up at you, and he nods, and then gets back to his
You-
shoe. And
Are you Rala?
yes,
I was told to speak to you about a missing person.
you got to be more specific. There's a lot of them around here.
I'm looking for someone named Yendra.
Yeah, I know
When
the
I say
name.
that, I want to see if his demeanor changes.
He looks a little grumpier.
Oh, great.
He says, I know the name.
I was told that you would be the person to check in with to get maybe a lead.
Well, like I was like I told before. He kind of stares at you for a minute. He says, I don't know where she went. I can't see him. Mad she's gone. But I don't know where she is.
What do you mean? Is she extorting you or something?
No, she just comes in here thinking she runs the place around here. Shouting at me. Shouting at my friends.
Why is she shouting at you?
That's my own business.
Okay, but I'm going to have to find her. The more I know, the easier it's going to be.
We one of these guards? I haven't seen you around here before.
No, I was sent from Treskwood.
That makes sense. Figured someone would be coming.
Anything you could tell me would be helpful. I don't want to make your life any harder than it is, but you are the only lead I have.
Well, I don't have much. People missing. All the time, people go missing around here. She came in, hysterical, yelling at me about where I'm sending my money, where the gold, the offerings we send back. And
does that mean anything to me?
Not really.
Okay.
And then, she storms out of here. I didn't tell her anything. She storms out of here. Then I see her yelling at... So I decided to keep an eye on her. I see her having a shouting at one of the town guards. And then the next day, I saw her down at the docks shouting at someone. And then she stabbed that dock worker and tossed him in the ocean.
You're sure about this?
That's the last time I saw her. That's why I asked for some help.
Does this sound like typical or atypical behavior of her for me?
That's atypical. Not typical.
Okay. You're sure this was the same person?
What am I, an idiot? An elf comes walking in here. You think I don't know what they look like?
Don't mean to upset you.
I know how to keep an eye on things.
Do you?
I suspect you do too.
So that's all you know?
Yep.
How long was she here?
About a week.
And this was how long ago?
About a month ago.
Do you have any idea whether any ships that left the last day you saw her, or do you think she walked out?
Ships are leaving all the time.
Do you know the destination of any of the ships that left when the last day you saw her?
I mean, they go all over. West. I don't know why you care about her.
Just say I owe her a favor.
A friend of mine cares about her a lot too for some reason.
Which friend is that?
Just a friend.
What?
Anything you could tell me would be helpful, and I will palm a gold piece to him and hold my hand out.
He says, I don't need your money.
Oof.
Okay. So you're going to tell me the name of this friend?
Nope.
Hmm.
That's not relevant. So if you want to buy some shoes, I probably have enough for you, big fella.
No.
You don't want to upset him.
I don't wear
You wouldn't
shoes.
like him when he's upset.
I don't wear shoes.
Do I hear anything going on in this back room?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
After that, I step outside after that.
All right. I may come back if I find some other questions. You've not been terribly helpful. Why is it your place of business has not got anyone in it? All the other shops quite busy.
Guess no one needs shoes.
Inside check.
Roll it.
Yes.
A natural 20.
Oh man.
You get the feeling this guy is happy no one's is in his shop, and probably goes out of his way to make sure no one stays in his shop.
What?
Is this guy can I tell if this guy's a member of the bond?
Yeah. With that 20
Huh.
for sure.
So does that make more sense now that the payments that he's sending back are to the bond?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you sending your payments?
What kind of question is that? I already told you. She came in here with the same questions. Got all riled up. You gonna get riled up too?
I'd rather not.
Then you can not ask those kind of questions.
Do you want more people like me to show up?
I'd rather not.
Then help me help you out here.
I'll tell you all that I can.
I'm listening.
Says you want to find this Yendra?
I do.
She's not here. You can go talk
So
with that guard she was talking to. He's a friend of mine.
What's his name?
His name is not on my list.
That's an interesting name.
Guess not much.
His name's Exter. Oh, Enon. His name is Enon.
Enon.
Found it.
Oh.
His name's Enon. San, that dock
Enon.
worker that she murdered, he was a friend of mine too.
San?
San.
Okay. Well, hopefully I won't have to speak with you again. Thank you for your help. And I will turn to leave. Looking around, is there anything out of the ordinary in here that like sets off any alarms for me?
Just that it's sparse and dusty.
As I'm leaving, I'll say, you may want to clean up in here a bit. Drag my finger through a shelf. It's a little dusty.
He smiles at that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'll walk out to everyone else. Well, I got a bit of a lead, barely.
I didn't like him.
I guess he was very terse, wasn't he?
Hmm.
Looking around the building, can I tell how big that back room is based on the exterior of the building?
It's, you figure the front is probably 10 by 15. It's probably about the same, the back.
Okay. Well, have another god that we could talk to, or we can go check on this silent killer. I'd imagine we'll go to both places eventually.
I look at Sarik. See how he reacts to the decisions.
I think we should deal with this war that is going on. Because Zerik's kind of interested in that.
We are not an army. I don't know if you know this, but one of us just died yesterday fighting about 8 guys.
I start crying.
Now look what you've done. You've made Kronk cry.
Oh, man. I say we should rest up before tackling anything that might lead us to fighting again.
Sure. Okay, maybe we talk to the sheriff. Maybe we go get some more information about the silent killer then, because if we go talk to someone who allegedly murdered someone, it might lead to some aggregation.
Nod.
Okay, where's the sheriff's? Actually, if we're how close are we currently to where our tent is?
The town's not that big, so you're within. You can go from side to side in 20-minute walk.
Oh.
So,
Okay. So if we can, on the way to the sheriff's office, I guess, I want to get to within 120 feet of our tent. Just cast a message quietly and inconspicuously to make sure Saren's okay, and then keep on going.
okay. So you get to the sheriff office, which is kind of like a mixture of that and town hall. What town hall there is. There is a board there of like jobs and you just quick glance, you can notice there's a lot of missing persons things tacked up on that board and missing things, jobs. You walk into the office side door where the sheriff's office is, and it's a small little building. It's got sort of like the front desk where there's a guy, human, sitting on a desk. There's a couple others in there, and then there's, of course, a back room that you can't see through, but there's a doorway that goes to the back room. And one of them comes, one of the not the sheriff, which you see sitting at the desk, but one of the other guys comes up and says, yeah, what's your business?
We heard there was a silent killer. You were looking for potentially some help with that?
And then the sheriff speaks up. There's nothing going on. It's just missing folks. There's a lot of people around here. There's no killer.
Sure. But do you need any assistance with any investigations?
If you want to help find some folks, you can do that. There's a board out front, has everyone's name on it.
And what about this 2,000 gold piece bounty?
We're not offering any bounty. Some of the folks that have missing family are offering some money.
See. All right, thank you. Anything, I know this is probably all out of the ordinary, but anything exceptionally out of the ordinary happening?
Because what isn't happening?
I see.
We've got this town can't handle all these folks coming in. And now, apparently, we got something going on in the west.
Yes. Have there been any murders in the past month or two?
Well, I mean, every once in a while, something will pop up. But
Really?
Nobody's-
The town this small.
well, yeah, folks coming and going, nothing violent, nothing on purpose, nothing murder. Maybe some folks have died. But there's no killers around here. Town's safe.
I
Insight.
would like to insight check him, because I'm basically trying to get him to talk about San.
Okay.
Wow, it popped up there.
No.
Did you roll one, David?
Insight.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read the guy. He doesn't fit. He's an older human, a bit of a belly on him. And you can even with your passive insight, you can tell he's not really in a place to be able to handle this size of a town and this sort of commotion going on. He can handle a small town, but this a little bit out of his league, and he's trying to put a positive spin on everything.
He's Andy Griffith, but in a city.
Yeah.
Now listen here.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Come on, sit down. Nope. All right. I guess we'll go check out the board, see if there's any mention of anything that sparks our interest there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a few missing folks on the board. Actually, you've got 8 flyers of missing people. You got. Give me an investigation.
Do any of them look familiar?
There's no like. There's a couple sketches of people. None of them look familiar now.
14.
It's like all but one of them are human. You of the people, you put together that the first one you've got was like a kind of like a bum, like a town bum, just sort of like strolled around the town. He's there for a long time, but now he's gone missing. You've got an elderly guy. Used to run the little gizmo shop in town, like little trinkets and things. He's gone missing. There is a one of the farmer's wife is gone, and there was one of the folks that works in one of the inns. Again, another guy who'd been there forever. You'd notice him because he had a limp. Sticks out to you. He's gone missing. And even with the investigation, you can put together. They're all kind of like old, or not 100%. Like they've got limps or they've got some sort of wounds from an old war wound. All of them have that. In addition to those on the boards, you've got someone's missing an emerald locket. And then there is someone who wants you to go and clear out the forest to the south. And there's another one which you go clear out. Huh? You came from the south, yeah.
Okay.
There's bandits in the south that want you to clear out. They stole from her, and she wants you to kill them, basically. And then there's an old hunter's hut that's abandoned a long time ago up to the north along the shore that has been overrun, and they want you to clear it out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take down the bandits one.
Okay.
And she said, "Oh, let me write these down." You said an emerald locket.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hunters.
Old hunter's cabin.
Old hunters cabin. And then a bunch of basically some it's handicapped in some physical fashion missing people.
Yeah. Or old, or just old.
Okay. So
one of them was a bum that just sort of always hung around. Nice guy. It says on the page, hung around the tavern. One of the taverns.
And everything. Old hunter's cabin, missing people, and the bandits to the south. Was that everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'll take that one, and I'll say, let's go finish our rest. We'll go back. And while we're while we're sitting there, I want to try to finish going through this journal.
The bandit.
Yeah, and just see if there's anything that seems to spark an interest.
Okay. You guys other two do anything? Francisco and David.
So out of game question. What all can a monk wear, like armor wise?
Typically nothing, but
Typically nothing.
because you get to add, like, as long as you're not wearing armor, that's when you get your extra movement speed and stuff.
Right.
But most monks stack agility instead of strength because that helps your AC.
Right. Okay. I was just wondering if there was anything they could wear and still get those bonuses, but if not, then
The only thing you're missing out on is speed, though, if you put armor on.
I believe so.
That's it. It's just
because if you don't have armor, then you get your AC equals 10 plus your dex plus your wisdom modifier. So it can be up to 20 without any armor if you have those stats maxed.
Oh, okay.
And then I think that's it.
So it's just for mainly for the AC.
Yeah, you're unarmed, and then unarmored movement. If you're not wearing armor, you get that extra 15 feet. That's 6th level.
Unarmored, yeah. You're gonna put away you're not wearing. Yep.
10
Okay.
right now, and then
I won't do much really. I was gonna go see about getting some armor, but if that's the case, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is.
Do they have like a magic shop? I'd imagine they don't.
No,
Okay.
magic shop's pretty rare around here, around this world.
Can I find a map? Maybe like a map store?
Yeah, one of the merchants in the middle of town, like in the center of the tents, is a cartographer. He's got
Okay,
some
yeah, I
maps
wanna
of the
look at.
region.
Okay, yeah. I wanna see if I can find, like, we're in the Emir thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanna find a map of just that.
Okay. The whole empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got one that he's got up for you. It's gonna be 7 gold. It's expensive, probably the most expensive one he's got. Well, he's got a world map, but that's his. It's got all the small little villages and things, or some of them in there, anyways. Peppered
I
in
wanna
there.
take a look. I wanna take a quick look at the world map and see if what's all in there.
It's
Is it like the Kindreth map?
what the one that I
The
have
one
on the
that's in the
Discord.
Discord? Yeah.
It's like that, but it's not. It's a little less detailed. Some of the
Does it have all of, like, the main empires?
yeah. It's got the basic stuff. Some of the islands are looking a little different than what's from where he does a good job with the central continents, but the stuff on the sides, it's a little distorted.
Okay.
You can see there's some islands in there that aren't there or that are there. Some things, the land mass is a little raw, and towns are kind of in the wrong spots from the land you're familiar with. He didn't do a very good job over there. But the middle looks pretty good, from what you know.
Alright.
He also has some nautical maps as well.
We're at Port Lalon, is that right?
You're at
Port
Illidan.
Illidan?
Mm-hmm.
quick side note: you don't have proficiency in any armor as a monk. So if you wore armor, you would have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dex.
Okay. So just no armor.
You don't want that.
I don't want armor. Okay.
It just slows me down.
What's the city that Joe's from? Shiro?
He's from where that Hinge of the Moon. You look at the map right now.
Yeah.
There's a little town by Hinge of the Moon. He's from the Hinge. There's a monastery there, temple there.
Oh, I see it. It's like that little town up north.
No, it's not on the map.
Oh. Okay. Did you say where most of the people went
What people?
during the attack?
Who?
From the village? From the little town?
Did who say what?
Did anyone say where the people fled to where during the attack?
Are you gonna try to
About
find
the
someone to
village.
talk to?
Sure.
Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion.
As you find someone that's wearing robes, or wearing some similar robes like what Saren does, or not robes, but religious symbol.
There we go. Okay. 14.
He says, not a lot were able to flee. Some of them came here. Some of them went back east. I suspect most went back east. Went back to the Empire. But folks went wherever they could. I don't know how many got out. I've only seen 4 or 5 of us. This guy wasn't from the actual Henge. He was just in one of the nearby towns.
Okay.
He was out. He was not in town when the attack happened. He was out and came back and saw it and ran.
Can you tell me what people were attacking the village? Were they like lizard people?
Yeah, Tempest. Lizard folk. Been fighting them
I
for
know
a while.
about the. Do you know anything about the Sloth Kingdom?
Nope.
Does he know anything about the Sloth Kingdom?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't get out much. I just stuck to my farm.
Let's see if I can find an adventurer.
Okay. Yeah, you can find someone that looks like they may have traveled, ranger or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask them if they know anything about the Sloth Kingdom.
You see an elf coming through. He's got a cloak on and sword.
I'll ask him if he's ever been to the Sloth Kingdom before.
Never been there, but there's snake folks up there.
Do you know their relationship with Tempest?
No.
Okay. Can I find anyone with the Sloth Kingdom?
Not here. You're a long ways from there.
Alright. Do I see anyone that's been with the Tempest?
Nope.
Okay. Well then.
You see humans, elves, and now you see a couple dwarves that you see walking by at the smith. And then you see some sea elves and some Kuatoa Murlocs. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. You see a couple gnomes and a couple halflings.
Would I know anything with the Tempest Empire? Tempest Kingdom?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Dang. Can I see if I can find like a someone that was part of the military? That's like outside of guards.
There's no military. Well, not in town. You don't see any military. You just see town guards. But you figure that if you're a military guy, so you would imagine there's probably a fort set up somewhere. Otherwise, it's just free to walk in. So there's probably something set up outside town.
Okay. I'll ask a guard. And like, is there a war or is this just a rampage going on?
Well, I don't know what you're asking.
Is it Tempest? Are you at war with Tempest or are they just rampaging your lands?
Yeah, we're at war. We've been at war for years.
I wouldn't know that.
Now you do.
Also, are the Tempest? Are they brutal fighters? Are they like brutal?
I'll tell you one thing. You're new around here and you haven't seen much. You see someone that belongs to Tempest, you'll recognize them. Lizard folk, red, green skin. They got kind of a goldish color armor. You kill him. Immediately.
May I ask why?
Well, if you don't, they're going to kill you. That's free advice for you. Any more questions?
Who started this war? You or the Tempest?
They did. we were trading partners. And they just
You know,
sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Slaughtered us.
Oh my.
Innocent. Women, children, relentless. I got no love.
does this sound
for
similar to like? Does this sound similar to what like my empire does? To war, during war.
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. I feel like my people are pretty honorable.
Until they're not.
Also, this guy is giving a Emirian spin on what he sees.
All right, so this is a bit like of a thing to it, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know.
there's
I
a
don't
thing
know
to
what.
it.
I don't know exactly what word to use.
Okay.
Embellishment.
Yeah.
You don't know. As far as you know, that's what he thinks.
So-
That's what he's telling you.
You know, I'll ask him one more thing. Are they formidable fighters? Do they like chop off heads? Do they go around and like murder people just for their fun?
I haven't stopped to ask any of them what they like doing, but well, they're ruthless. I wouldn't want to be stuck in an alley with one.
Do you know their
You thinking of
relationship?
joining up? We could use some good fighters.
I served my purpose.
Well, you can
Do
serve
you
again.
know? Do you know the relationship with the Sleth Kingdom?
You keep asking me that.
Did I ask him that?
I think it's the same guy. I don't
asked
know
someone
anything.
else.
Oh, you asked the ranger about it. But you asked the guard
Yeah.
before that. I don't know anything about Sleth. All I know is that this guy's a little bit older.
Okay.
He says, I just know that dark times is what's happening right now.
Do they use magic for battle?
Who?
The Tempest.
No. Nothing.
No?
He says no.
Okay. But most empires use like battering rams and all that, like Rum 2 style stuff.
Sure. You want to talk about this after D&D night, David? I can fill you in with some lore if you want.
This is Zarik, alright? This seems normal for Zarik to ask, alright?
Okay.
He's a war veteran.
So-
There's a war
Krog?
going on.
Do you have any war
Yes.
stories you want to ask
oh
about?
no.
Okay.
Alright.
Um,
He'll leave him alone.
Heartshaker. Okay. Heartshaker stumbles up to Krog.
Mhm.
Says, Krog, I found more of us. Our
That's
kind.
impossible.
Well, believe it. Just come on. We need you
Where?
in the stables.
I look at what is Zarik,
Zarik's off with the guard.
and what about Eru?
Yeah, he's around.
I'm reading.
Okay. I'll follow. Just me.
Okay.
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
You gonna tell me you just make I look up and you're gone? Like, oh,
Heartshaker is not quiet.
okay.
I go. I don't ask for help or anything. I just go.
She leads you in to the stable. In the stables, there's 2 other Goliaths and a dwarf, and they've sort of sent a tent up there. These are I found them. You see there's a bluish colored Goliath there.
Okay.
Looks familiar to you. You remember this Goliath named Hugh.
Okay.
Hugh, big guy.
3rd of 5.
And he looks at you, and you can see the sense of recognition on him. Hugh he's just a villager in your town.
Okay.
You know, you assumed he was dead, but
Yeah.
here he is.
I immediately go to him and I say, I thought everybody died.
He says, I thought everyone else died. I'm as surprised as you are. Krog?
Yes.
It's me, Hugh.
Yes. I say, how'd you survive? How'd you get away?
Well, I thought I was dead. I was coming out of my shop. You know, I ran the Wainwright. I made barrels. Coming out of my shop, and I saw this thing, and all those other little the little whatever they were, the little crawling things. They were just jumping on and stabbing, and I had 3 of them jump on me, and like little pins were just stabbing me. The last thing I saw was this giant red-eyed cloaked figure. It was in my mind, though. I closed my eyes, and that's all I saw. And I thought I was dead. That's it. And then I just woke up. Everything around me was gone, burning. Everyone dead. And, well, I ran.
I remember.
I swore I would find that thing.
Yes. I'm looking for him too, or it, whatever it is.
It's back. You heard the stories?
No.
It's east of here.
How sure?
It has to be it. Folks that are running away from these humans. Running away from that, the farms over there. It was Ikora farmlands. And some of them said they saw the same thing. Leading those, tempests, lizard people. It's here now. We gotta go get it.
We must rest first.
Rest? How much rest do you need? Now's our chance. It's here.
It would be suicidal to fight it now.
Well, I'd rather die fighting it than some old man with dreaming of this thing every night.
I understand. I know the pain you're feeling. I thought everybody died, but I guess not. But we must still plan it out.
Well, you got a plan? Because we got a plan. We're going east.
When? Now?
Tomorrow.
I'll discuss it with my party, and perhaps we can come to some kind of agreement. Give me time.
There are more of you?
Yes, I don't travel alone.
Okay. We could use you, Grog.
I nod. I pretty much say I'm going back and
Okay.
I'll meet with them.
He shakes your hands.
Yeah. I gave him a hug. Okay, a little tear, you know. And then I head back to the party and pretty much explain the situation.
Alright, while he's talking, I want to roll a history check and see how much of the Sleth Empire I would know.
What's your fascination with the Sleth Empire?
Cool.
They haven't come up with the whole campaign. They haven't come up. What's so fascinating about them?
This is important information. I
Eru,
didn't know if they've been wiped out or not.
looking through this book, you find this guy was a soldier with the Emirians. I think I mentioned that. And he got wounded. And basically we kind of figure out he threw his like idle hands and not wanting to just rest and fell on some bad times. And then he was farming in the Akora farmlands and then got attacked. He was in the attack. And so he just ran here as one of the refugees. But he'd only been here he was here for like a week. That's about right. A week. And got fed up. And him and a few other folks went out and started just picking pockets and just banditry things, trying to get some wealth that way. And then he mentioned that they ran into the imps. And the imps were like picking him off, and but he was a little kind of lost his mind a little bit. He was set. He was going to build his community. They were going to take what they could from the refugees and all that in this town and start their own little society of broken and refugee and kind of put themselves together because he wasn't happy with how Amir was dealing with the lizards also.
Okay.
Just a disgruntled bandit.
Okay. Did we find anything else on them?
On the bandits?
Yeah.
Just gold. Just like a few. I didn't know if you found a gold piece. Just some silver and copper. They're all pretty broke.
Okay. I didn't remember if there was any like I'm thinking there was some sort of stone or something, but I couldn't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay. So if I get that read through that, I would like to first let me look at the job post.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say anything about a reward for the bandit thing?
Yeah. She wants their ears. It's kind of brutal. And she's going to give you a gold piece per ear. She says she needs vengeance.
Okay. Okay, what I would like to do then is I'm going to cast Disguise Self. And I want to make myself look similar to, but not exactly like, the half-orc captain.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk to this person's house, keeping an eye out to see if anyone, like, double takes at me, to see if, like, maybe they think they recognize me.
Okay.
And then when I get to the house, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Let me roll. You don't seem to get any notices from you.
Okay.
You go to the door. You knock. Just a little house. This was the this was also the Wainwright, the barrel maker.
Okay.
No, that's different. Sorry. This one was a farmer. So you're kind of on the edge.
Okay.
Just outside the gates.
Okay.
And she opens the door. Says, "Yeah. What do you want?"
This yours?
Yeah.
I'll hold up the flyer. I don't have any ears, but we did kill them.
Okay, well.
I'll hold out the book. This was his journal.
She grabs
That
it.
may not be exactly what you were looking for, but it might give you some peace of mind.
She kind of a little bit, not middle-aged, but getting there. She looks through the book. She says, "How do I know you didn't just let you borrow it so he could get some more money?"
I'm not going to ask you for the reward. Just wanted to give this to you.
Give me a persuasion check. See how believable you can be.
Can I make it a deception check? Since I'm trying to go around here.
Oh yeah, you're as the orc, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
20.
Says, all right. Well, thanks. She hands it back to you. What's your name?
Hold on, I got it. What was his name? Gezron? I'll
Gezron.
say that you can call me Gez.
Thank you, Gez. You did this town a service.
Do you know about the imps that are out there?
Oh, I know it's dangerous out there. But no.
I'll flip to the page where he mentions them. We ran into these as well. Did none of them come into town?
No, we know it's dangerous out there, and we know not to go out there. All manner of beasts out off the road, like any other place.
And then real quick, does this person seem pretty destitute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you wonder a gold piece per year. Where's she gonna get that from?
Okay. Well, I'll hand her the flyer and say, you can put it back up if you really feel like it, but I wanted to let you know what was happening.
Okay.
There was some of them, one or two that got away, but they ran away and they were probably going to get picked off by those imps at some point.
Yeah, well, it won't bring my boy back, but...
They killed your boy.
Mm-hmm. Tried to rob him, I guess. Just stabbed him.
So they tried to kill us as well, but they did not have much luck.
So, sheriff doesn't do anything about it. He says he must have fallen on his blade.
Do you know anything about someone named San, dock worker here?
Yeah? He's one of the missing ones, isn't he?
I think so. But you just told me that the sheriff is... We talked to the sheriff earlier and he's... seems reluctant to say anyone was murdered. I was looking for a friend and San was a lead I had if you knew anything about the circumstances of his disappearance.
No, I don't know about him. I know he disappeared. I'll tell you though. I saw just 3 nights ago. A big wolf standing at the edge of my field. I know wolves around here.
How big was this wolf?
Bigger than any wolf I'd ever seen. Horse size, big wolf. I ran in, shut the door. It didn't harm my chickens, but I went to the window and looked out, and it was gone.
Where was it? Can you point?
She points at the far corner of the field.
Is that like as far away from the town as possible?
Yeah, it's kind of. She's on like the southeast corner of the town, so yeah, it's on the opposite side of the town, and it's right up against. There's like a fence there, a little rickety fence, but it goes up against the forest that you guys came from, the south.
Okay. We didn't see any wolves coming through, but I'll keep an eye out if we go back, I guess.
Well, have you talked to Susan? I forget who Susan was. I forget my jobs.
Good old Susan.
Susan at the general store. Talk to Susan?
I have not.
She saw the wolf too.
Okay. Maybe I will speak with her. Okay. Well, thank you for speaking with me. Sorry to hear about your son.
Well, it's good. It's relieving to know that there's good folk around here after all, willing to do what's needed to be done.
Okay.
She closes the door.
Oh, all right, bye. Okay. I'll go back to the tent, drop disguise self. No one gave me any looks both ways.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I can go talk to Susan.
Susan.
I'll tell the crew what's going on. Like, I'm gonna go find this Susan.
It's hard to find good human names that aren't just like human names.
Human names. Susan.
Listen here, human.
So she's at the goods store. Just general goods.
Is it super busy in there?
Yeah, pretty busy. You can see her behind the counter, like helping with someone else, getting them some sailor gear.
Okay, I'll walk in there and try to like wait till she's not talking to someone for a split second. And be like, hey, what did I get that lady's name?
Her name was Aloma.
Aloma.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to say, hey, excuse me, I spoke with Aloma. She said you saw a giant wolf.
You with the sheriff guard?
No, it seems that she thinks the sheriff is not going to do anything, but I told her I would at least take a look into it.
I told the sheriff he didn't seem to care. I don't think anyone cared. Yeah. I saw I saw a Julik. I saw Julik talking with somebody. And the Julik, by the way, is one of the missing people.
Okay, Julik.
Julik. I saw Julik. He's the bum that hung around the tavern. He says, I saw him talking with someone like the day before he disappeared. And it was just like 10 minutes before I saw him talking. The reason I started looking is because I opened the window, I was shutting things up around here, and I could have sworn I saw this big black wolf. And it was just standing there. And she points like in an alleyway across the way. And she's kind of like loud whispering to you because it's kind of busy in here. She's pointing out the windows of the shop. And it's like, it'd be across the street. The tavern where he went missing is just to the side of you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I just double take, and there was this wolf. And so then hairs on my arm stood up. And so I I ran for a minute. But then I came back and I saw Julik talking with some fella in some sort of cloak on, not uncommon around here. And then that was the last time I saw him. I think I'm the last person that saw him.
Okay. And this was just, did she say just outside of town?
In town.
Oh, in town.
Hmm.
The wolf, she saw the wolf inside town? Like inside
in one of the alleyways.
And that's the only place you've ever seen this wolf?
Well, there's no wolves around here. I think I remember a wolf like that.
Has she pointed to me where she saw it?
Yeah.
Did you look for footprints afterwards or anything?
No, I'm not a detective. I told the deputy and I told the sheriff. They don't care. They say he probably just wandered off into the woods.
And how long ago was this?
5 days ago.
Okay. Do you know anything about the disappearance of one of the dock workers named San?
No, I don't really know the dock workers. I know one's missing.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. All right. Well, I've apparently seen this wolf a couple places. I can't promise anything, of course. I don't have much in the way of resources, but I did tell her I would at least take a look into it. Thank you for your information.
He says, thanks for doing something about it.
And I will take off. I'm going to go look around that spot. Just on the off chance that I can make out a giant wolf print.
Well, give me a investigation check.
14.
Well trampled. So if there was a wolf print, it's not there anymore.
Is there a direct exit, like from the town, from this spot? It doesn't go through.
The only way you know out of town is through the side. There's both north and south have a door, a gate, a small gate, and then the east has a big gate. And or you can go to the port side, and I guess you can swim out a little bit and go around.
And from this spot where this wolf was spotted, is there any way to get out of the town without going through a bunch of people?
No.
Right. All right. Huh. Okay. I will return to the tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Krog.
Apparently there's a big wolf somewhere that only a couple people have seen and has been inside town, but no one else has seen it. It seems pretty far-fetched.
Interesting. So Krog, you say your friends are going east, is that correct?
The possible murderer to my clan is I was told they're east.
How far east do you plan on going? Or do you plan on going with them?
I don't know yet. We have unfinished business here.
Well, if you wish to go, I will willingly go with you.
I must meditate on it
Feel free to do so.
till tomorrow.
Did they say when they were planning on leaving?
Tomorrow.
They plan on leaving tomorrow.
We shall see.
Very well. Do you know where they are going east?
Did they say where exactly east?
The farmlands. Ikora's farmlands.
The farmlands.
I see it. It's a bit of a travel.
Yes.
Is that where you think your killer is?
I hope so. After that, I go meditate.
To the tent.
Yeah.
To the tent.
To the
Are we
tent.
able to, a long rest here? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it's fine because you're not like in danger.
We're not. Yeah.
That we know of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
So I want to try, after I feel rested, I do want to go check in on Enon before we make any decisions.
Okay.
About where to go next. And then I'll be good.
Okay. Enon, you can find your way. He's a town guard. And you can see him he's in the market right now. Just trying to keep order in the market.
Is this the one that we've been talking to, or is this a different one?
Different one.
Okay.
This is the one that Zarik was talking to. Not the one you were talking to.
Do I know that?
Unless he tells you. Are you on your own?
I mean, I'll tell everyone where I'm going. If they want to come, that's fine.
Is this the guy that I was talking to?
Did you get his name?
You do not, but
Okay.
this is the guy.
I'll stay in the tent.
I'll stay. Actually, I'm gonna go to the map guy, and I just want to look at his maps.
Okay. You do that.
I'm going to go to the toy store. I just going to browse. Okay, so I'm going to go try to find Enon.
Okay.
Are you Enon?
Yep.
I'm.
Nice to meet you.
Is he's human?
Mm-hmm. Human, a little older. Maybe
Uh,
40s.
I was trying to find the lead on someone. I heard you, maybe someone you talked to about the disappearance of a dock worker named San.
Yeah. Sam was a good man.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened? What you
Well,
know?
I don't know what happened to him. We investigated. He just up and disappeared. He was working. It was a long time ago. A month ago. And
So it lines up.
he was just working the docks. That was a normal shift. Usually worked the night shift. And when we came up in the morning, he wasn't there. No one's seen anything or heard anything since. Just disappeared. No, we looked. No signs. It's probably all these other folks missing too. Same thing, I'm guessing.
And I'll try to like be checking like some sort of parchment or something to look like I'm just by the book taking an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say to him, and there was some individual by the name of Yendra, I believe, that may have had contact.
He cocks an eyebrow. And he says, Yendra, you think this Yendra was talking to San?
I'm just checking all the leads I have. This is what I have so far. Anything you could add to it would be greatly appreciated.
I don't know. That's possible.
Who is this Yendra person? What can you tell me about this person?
I don't know. I just know the name.
You had contact with this person?
Yeah, she came in town a while back. A month or so ago.
You've conversed with her? What was she doing here?
No, I didn't talk to her. We keep an eye on who comes and goes.
Insight check.
Oh man.
Well, go ahead and roll it. But your passive insight tells you he's lying.
22.
He's clearly lying. I'm trying to find out what happened to this San for a close friend of mine. I would say almost a family member. You know, it is the bond that binds us. And I want to watch and see if his demeanor shifts when I says that. He says, keep your voice down.
Say, oh, what do you mean?
I said, are you the one they sent?
I'm looking to find out what happened.
He's whispering now, and he kind of motions you out to the side, away from earshot of anyone.
I'll just say I'm looking to find out what happened here.
He says, you need to find this Yendra. I don't know what she did. But she came to me asking about where the collections go. And she was like distraught. She said, there's more to it. That's what she keeps saying to me. Why is he doing this? She says to me, I don't know what she's talking about. Look, we just rough up some of the folks in town, take a little cash, ship it off to, well, back where it needs to be. I don't know where it goes. I don't care where it goes. She was fixated on it.
What can you tell me about the process of sending those shipments?
You just have a ship comes in, we load it up, Off it goes.
Do you know the name of the ship?
Yeah, the I don't remember the name, but it's from a few sessions ago. The ghost ship.
The ghost ship? Okay. So you load up the ship.
Yeah, I've done it a time or two.
Haven was the name of the ship.
Haven, yeah.
You load up the ship and it takes off. You have no idea where it goes.
Well, I have an idea.
Anything you can tell me might be helpful.
Well, I'm sure it goes where you came from.
And what is it you believe these payments are for?
Well, what else would they be for? It's to ensure the strength of our operation. We've got a little establishment here. I assume they want to do this elsewhere. This is prime pickings. Look at these people.
Indeed. Do you have any idea where Yendra has gone? When was the last time you saw her?
I saw her a month ago when she was yelling at me. We trailed her. And we saw her. I'm assuming you already know. We saw her kill San.
Do you know why?
No. Sam
What
was
was
one
San's,
of Sam was one of ours. Was one of us.
What was his role?
He worked the docks. He was guard at the docks, but he also worked the docks.
And did he have a specific or irreplaceable role in what it is we do here?
You know, all I know he did. He kept tallies of everything. He was kind of our money man.
Where do you keep the money when it is not before it is shipped?
Rala takes care of that now.
And you have no idea what Yendra's working theory was.
They don't tell us
Obviously,
everything.
She was looking for something.
She's looking for something. She was mad. Something was messing with her. She thought something was wrong.
She mentioned any names, any places?
Something about chain. She said something about chain. She was just yelling at me and shouting at us. Chain.
Does that mean anything other than a metal chain to me?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She was, well, you know, it was one other thing. She was fixated on this fella named Entar. Entar works, well, he just does jobs here and there, but Entar was, usually stays here at the inn, kind of a home base for him. I know she was looking for Entar, and I don't know. He had some sort of dig going on.
Dig?
Dig. He was searching for something.
Do you know where?
I don't know where he was digging. No.
Okay. If you remember anything else and happen to see me, let me know.
Okay.
All right. Back to the tent.
Okay. To the tent and to end for the night.
Yeah.
We'll look for Entar next time.
All right.
Okay.
Mystery night with 3 players. It sure is quiet in here without Eric.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll be back Monday, we think.
I think.
And then are we gonna make it 4 in a row for Friday?
I don't know.
Would be an achievement. I guess we play every Friday. Friday. I'm still calling it Friday. every Thursday.
It is Friday.
It is Friday now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just give us nice timing. We're leaving. All right, so we'll be back next Thursday and Monday.
And this one should have 5 of us.
Yeah, maybe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.